Hi VOD's channel, how are you doing? Welcome in. Today, we are continuing the Archon quest. There was a day in between this, but I didn't do much. I just left and did my dailies yesterday, and that's about it. I have lots of mail to claim. I haven't read this letter, even though I read it, even though I got it on my alt account. The Kamisato clan's meals are primarily planned for the purpose of entertaining guests and discussing important matters. As such, etiquette is the highest priority, and the food itself is of secondary importance. Though the chef takes such great care to prepare a variety of dishes, I do not have the chance to properly savor them, and it is an awful shame indeed. On the date of my birthday, I always leave some time after the matters of the day have been taken care of, so I paid Kamari Tea House a visit alone, just to relish those flavors which I normally cannot enjoy fully. Yet after carefully appreciating the dishes, I found that the taste seemed to be missing a certain something. Looking around the empty private room, I suddenly recalled the get-togethers we've had, and you. Perhaps the company of someone important is the indispensable seasoning these delicacies are lacking. Please forgive me for being so impulsive, inviting you so abruptly for such a reason, but perhaps if you were here, only then would the pleasure of enjoying such a fine meal be complete. Alrighty, cool. Let's claim all. Look at all of that. Itty bitty octo baby. I'm equipping that immediately, but look, 800, 400, so that's 1200, plus 300. Where did the 300 come from? Hold on, I don't know. Jeez. Okay. Where? Oh, that's from the Twitch event. Oh! Woo! I got my primos! I'm happy. I got my primos for that. I'm very happy. Itty bitty octo baby! I gotta equip it immediately. Where is it? Here. There's so many. Look at it! Look at it! It's the itty bitty octo baby! Anyways, let's see. Radiant Harvest, I'll get to that later. Battle Pass. Let's see. Login. Yes, I did do that. And I should have enough for a 10 pull now. With all of the primos I've gotten. Should we save that for the end? Nah, we'll do it now. Hi, Crab. Welcome in. Let's do it now. Let's pull. Neverlet, please. Dang it. I don't really care about anyone. Okay, Official, you're C6. You don't... you don't need to come home that many times. Okay then. Cool. Well then, we'll just continue on the, quest. We're not gonna start recording. We're not gonna start say hi YouTube because we didn't say bye YouTube last time because I'm doing videos in parts. Also, let's change this. We can change it to nothing. I'll keep it on this for now, just in case. I'm still kind of cocky being this. But hey. Hi YouTube, it's the next day. Well, actually not the next day, but it's another day. We have the itty bitty octo baby, so I'm happy. Let's go. Where are we going? We want to go here? What level is that on? Oh, that's on the base level. Okay. Oh, they're both on the base level. Okay, cool. We're walking around looking for clues again. Oh, hello. It's been a while since we've seen any of the, siblings. Promoter. Is that your name? Surely that's not your name.
If there's no way to send it all out, maybe I'll never get a chance to leave.
May we be of help?
Who are you? We've never seen you before, and you don't look like a fellow convict.
Yeah.
I'm not. Of course I'm not. Please, don't mistake me for a criminal. I'm a good, law-abiding citizen.
Then what are you doing here? You sure seem anxious about something.
I feel like Paimon's
I'm a
voice
promoter
changed this
for
version.
Fontico, and I'm usually responsible
Of
for
course.
promoting our drink products. I thought I could complete my task here quickly and return to headquarters, but I've been here way longer than I anticipated.
Rip.
Oh, a promoter from Fontico. So what kind of problem did you run into?
Yeah.
I'm so upset. It's all because of that Duke.
We're learning more about him.
After discussing the company's promotional plans with him, he told me outright that my project was worthless.
Oh.
However, in light of our long history of successful collaboration, I still tried to patiently explain the details. However, to my surprise, he just cut me off while I was speaking.
Huh.
Let me take a moment and recall his exact words.
Hmm?
I'm just gonna stop you there and say no. If anything, I'm saving you time. It seems you don't fully understand the value of credit coupons here, nor do you understand the value of your own products. The former is because you are from the overworld. That's understandable, and I don't blame you for that. But as for the latter, only someone monumentally stupid, so breathtakingly stupid, that they were completely ignorant of the value of credit coupons, despite living in the underworld, would ever possibly consider buying your drink. Let's just forget it. Anyway, that's how he rejected my proposal and asked me to come up with another solution with the condition that it doesn't cause any trouble for him. Can you believe that guy?
Yes.
Well, he is the head honcho here. Not much you can do about that. We met him too and could tell that he's the kind of guy that's hard to pin down.
Yeah.
Fine,
Everyone
fine.
seemed scared of him.
I should just let it go. I'm on his turf after all.
You're
His
not
house,
in
his
Fontaine. Well,
rules.
you're in Fontaine, but you're not in his world. You're not in Fontaine law anymore. This is a completely separate jurisdiction. Dissatisfaction with the Duke. The Fonta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize the real value of coupons. The Duke believes that only idiots who don't understand the value of coupons will spend them on Fonta. I mean, that's fair. That is fair. Only an idiot who doesn't understand the value of Fonta, or not Fonta, that doesn't understand the value of coupons would spend them on Fonta. So, I'm gonna have to agree with the Duke on that one. Unfortunately. Cool. Activate. Okay. Oh, right. Is it? I don't remember. Oh, this is the boxing area thing. The fighting arena. Yeah. The Punk Lord, not Punk Lord, Punk Rocky and Punk. I don't remember. Alright, hello, Collins.
Hey, I heard you crazy fools really did it. You bought tickets to support both fighters, didn't ya?
Yep.
Well, did anything happen?
Yes.
Well, the next day we received a mysterious package, but we still haven't made any sense of the contents.
Yeah.
So it is real. You didn't become cursed or anything like that, did ya? Are you both still okay? Wait. Are you sure that it's still you controlling your bodies right now?
Yes. Yes, I'm sure.
Paimon's not sure. What do you think, Traveler? Is Paimon still Paimon?
Only you'd ever ask such a question, so I'm pretty sure you're fine.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
Yeah, you two don't seem to have changed at all. But I wouldn't let your guard down just
Yeah,
yet.
we've broken 2 hidden rules.
Still, I didn't expect you would actually do it. You'd actually throw away coupons like that just to satisfy your curiosity?
Yep. That's how we
Even
roll.
if we bought tickets like everybody else, it's not like we could hope to earn any coupons.
Yeah.
When it comes to things like this, it's always the organizer who makes the real profits.
Yeah.
Hey, just what are you trying to imply? The Pancration Ring is an honest business, and we really don't make much from selling tickets. We make so little that even the current tournaments can only be held thanks to funding from the producer of Fonta.
Oh.
Oh, so it's the company that manufactures Fonta sponsoring the events? I thought all of this was thanks to the Duke's support.
Yeah.
Let's just say it's a mutually beneficial arrangement. They reached out to us first, hoping to promote Fonta products in the Fortress of Meropide.
That's some important info.
Anyway, you try and take extra good care of yourselves these next few days, you hear?
Yeah. Sponsor of the Pancration Tournament. According to Collins, the Pancration Tournament only took place because the Fonta company sponsored it. The company must want a return on their investment as well. For sure. Alright, oh, there's still more here. Oh, it's probably gonna be as we're heading back? Oh! Yeah, that's kind of easy to spot. Hard to miss. Cool.
Hey, what are these papers scattered all over the ground? Are they registration forms or something? Maybe not. Every page has the Fontaco symbol on it. Maybe it's some flyers from the company.
We better take a look before anyone else shows up.
Okay. But if someone catches us, they could accuse us of trying to steal the company's secrets, couldn't they?
What are you afraid of? We're already convicted criminals.
Oh, you're right. Guess there's nothing to worry about then. Let Paimon have a look here. Without assistance from the Fontaine Research Institute, development of the new product has been slow, and some researchers on the project have voiced concerns.
I mean, the Fontaine Research Institute's kind of dead.
To let the new product undergo the first phase of promotional trials without a designated name or packaging. We will adjust the direction of future development according to feedback. We have decided to only conduct closed, small-scale trials for the time being. Sure doesn't seem like anything unusual. The company is just trying to develop some new products besides Fonta. But it sounds like things aren't going well at all.
Yeah.
Let's put these papers back where we found them and make it look like nobody went through them. Okay, good.
New products under development. Fonta's internal report suggests that they're starting a new trial of an as-yet unnamed, unpackaged product. The product has to undergo a trial because even Fonta's own employees have a lot of reservations about it. Huh. Okay, that was interesting line that was said. I wanted to check this thing. Record updated.
It ruined Paimon's appetite. If we could replace that mean old foreman with... So Fontaco is sponsoring events at the Pancration Ring. Sponsorships cost money, so they gotta be making a profit somehow, right?
Yeah.
There'll be a new trial for the new drink. That means we'll be able to try it for free, right?
Maybe?
Bet the Fonta promoter would get the value of credit coupons pretty quickly if he had to work every day like us.
Yeah. And you have to pay... I mean, that's kind of like the real world, though. You have to pay to not work on it. To not work a day. Little itty bitty Octobaby is so adorable. Alright, let's see. No, we're not going to the Duke's office. Never mind. We're going... please. We need to meet up with the Fontaine siblings. We need to trade in... Oh, we're going to lunch. We haven't talked to them in a while. Come on. It's been a few days since we've talked to them, and we've done quite a bit.
Huh. We ended up here without even thinking about it. Want to grab something to eat?
Sure. Let's end the shift.
Alright. But remember that we bought this time with coupons, so let's make better use of it next time.
Are you saying we didn't make good use of it? Ah. Or could you? I did all I could.
Oh, isn't this the super lucky meal? Looks like hard work really does get rewarded.
You've said this before.
Paimon's gonna take her time and save
You said
her
this.
What would you like to do this afternoon?
Let's go... I don't think I can look at the objectives right now, can I? No, okay. Let's go to... we skipped work today, though. Let's go to the Pancration Ring.
Seems you're really things at the Pancration Ring now.
Yeah.
But
This
just
might be a
playing the same
lead.
game over and over, it's getting kind of tiring.
I've just started. Maybe there's another way. Okay.
Yeah, why don't we have Collins lower the difficulty a little? You know, so we can just breeze through each level.
Okay. After persuading Collins to lower the difficulty, you easily clear the challenge. Alright.
A mysterious box? A bottle of crimson liquid? Paimon still doesn't know what to make of it.
Yeah.
Do you have any ideas, Traveler?
I think I've got something, but unfortunately it's not related to child.
Really? Then it looks like that part of the investigation led us nowhere.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we'll have better luck tomorrow.
Good night. Alright. Let's see. Oh. Sage objectives complete.
Okay, so we've investigated 2 of the hidden rules.
Yeah.
Paimon didn't think this prison would have so many weird things going on.
Me neither.
We better pick up the pace with our investigation, otherwise we'll never get anywhere.
Let's spend some coupons to skip our shift so we can go investigate.
Yeah, let's skip work for now and put our time to good
I guess I can't skip it. I can't not skip work today. Fortress Corner rules or something. I got some progress in my thing. My commissions. Oh! Yeah. I'll be honest, I kind of expected that. Completing one part of the Archon quest gave me all of my dailies. I love that. I love that I claimed a bunch of companionship XP with the Traveler, who doesn't have a friendship level. And I got an achievement too. What was that? Investigated 2 of the hidden rules within the prison. Okay. Cool. So I'm guessing if you complete one part of the Archon quest, or one quote-unquote quest in the Archon quest, you get to go. You get... That's the wrong button. Oh, it's down. You get to get all of the commission rewards.
Hey, isn't that Vidoc over there? Is it just Paimon, or are there fewer people than usual here today?
I don't pay attention. Hello, Darcy. I want to talk to you. Another beautiful day, isn't it? No, if you ask me, it's terrible. Yes, quite lovely indeed. Okay, then. Okay, bye. Vidoc. Hello. I just wanted to talk to them because pretty face or something.
Seeing you at this time must mean you've already saved up a lot of credit coupons. Or at least enough to skip work. Seems you're getting into the swing of things around here.
We're getting by.
Impressive. Very impressive.
Okay, thank
So,
you.
now can you tell us about the hidden rules you know?
If that's what you want to know, I guess you couldn't have come at a better time.
Huh? What do you mean it's a good time?
Leonid and those other pesky broke urchins have all gone to work in the production zone. I wouldn't want them listening in without paying up.
Okay, then.
We get it, just tell us already.
So, you know those pipes that make strange sounds? Don't ever, ever go near them at night.
Oh.
Even if you manage to avoid the guards, you might find something even more terrible there.
So that's what was in the
Something
trailer.
even more terrible? Like what?
You know those pipes that make...
A group of cannibals.
What?
Cannibals? In the Fortress of Meripede?
Every month, they meet a few times in the dead of night. Rumor has it they might be connected to the people that have disappeared here.
When do they go? Tonight?
But what's even scarier is that they have a special proclivity.
What's proclivity?
Since they have no way to dispose of the leftover remains, they have ways to transform them into other forms and keep them in the fortress forever.
Oh, gosh.
Paimon might already know what you mean by other forms. So that's what's going on here.
There's still a chance.
Oh, Paimon's stomach doesn't feel so good.
Is that really true? There's still a chance that what we saw isn't connected to the cannibals.
You two look pretty skeptical. No matter. Learning the truth behind dark secrets isn't necessarily a good thing. I've got things to do too. I suggest you just act like I never told you anything.
We're gonna go near them at night, aren't we? We're
Traveler, can we just trust him on this one? Oh, Paimon doesn't want her blood and flesh entombed here for all eternity?
Even if it's true, do you really think cannibals would take me in a fight?
Oh, so that's how you see the situation. Huh. You know, Paimon does feel a little better about it now.
Alright, then, just like before, let's get ready to investigate another hidden rule. Ooh, we're breaking all the rules.
When will all the secrets end?
Never. We eat lunch and head out to investigate this new hidden rule. Return and investigate again.
Vidok isn't here. But the guys who went to work in the morning are back. Let's go ask them.
Hello, Poivre.
Just stay away from me.
Oh. Not very friendly, I see.
What? What are you saying? You shouldn't go around saying stuff like that.
Oh, we're probably talking about the cannibals. Probably asking about cannibals or something.
What are you talking about? Listen, you should keep your nose out of other people's business.
I'm not entirely sure what we said.
Their attitude sure is suspicious. Like they're trying to avoid us.
It's pretty obvious that they're hiding something. Could they be
But if
connected
they're
to
being
be?
so obvious about acting weirdly, do you think they might just be trying to lure us in? Oh, this is all getting way too creepy for Paimon.
Let's approach it from a different angle. We'll probably never get anything out of these guys.
So you mean we still need to investigate some more? Okay, if you say so.
Here we go. Up we go. Where's the thing? Is this up? This is my. Yes, this is up. Cool. Perfect. I'm gonna try to run around here. I don't know why, but I want to. Oh, right. This is the dormitory level. Forgot about that. This is very intense music, I'll say, to say the least. I mean, we are in a prison investigating a conspiracy. So, I mean, it's not exactly like we're doing normal shenanigans anyways. Fielding, hello.
Hello, Fielding.
Oh, Fielding, not Fieldling.
What do you want? Criminals like you ought to be working right now. Catch my drift.
We just want to ask you a simple question. Have you ever discovered anything odd during your nighttime patrols?
Why are you asking about something like that? Whatever happens at night isn't your concern. All you need to worry about is getting enough sleep.
Well...
You see, sometimes we hear strange noises at night.
Right! We've heard it happens a few times every month. Paimon has sensitive ears, so it makes it hard to sleep.
Yeah.
Really? I see. But it's not like I'm on duty every night. And now that you mention it, I recall my colleagues talking about something like that before. They say that strange things tend to happen at night on pipe cleaning days. Lots of us don't willingly take those shifts.
I'll take it for you.
So, what happens at night on pipe cleaning days?
And they just conduct regular cleaning of the fortress's drainage facilities. There are 3 pipe cleaning days per month, and it just so happens that today is one of the scheduled days. You can try to confirm the sounds tonight if you want, and if they're real, then I can report the issue to my superiors for you.
Alright.
Oh, okay. Then we'll keep both ears out tonight.
Cool.
If
Alright.
that's all, then I'll be leaving now. I advise you not to try anything funny, though. Even if I'm not on duty tonight, someone will still be watching you.
Don't worry, we don't want any time added to our sentences.
Yeah.
Oh, he left. So what do you think about the pipe cleaning days he mentioned?
Those might be the days when the cannibals are active, but it might also be nothing, just the pipes being cleaned.
Right. Both are a possibility. But Fielding did say that tonight is a cleaning night.
No reason not to find out the truth for ourselves.
I knew you would say that. Alright, sounds like
me
we'll be
too.
up all night tonight then. Paimon just hopes the guards don't catch us.
Yeah. Bye. Return to the dormitories and rest until night. We're not resting at all. We're not. Wait. That's what we're doing, waiting.
Oh, I'm so tired. But we can't sleep yet. They'll be cleaning the pipes tonight, so it's the perfect chance for us to investigate.
We just need to wait while everyone else is falling asleep.
Whatever. Just be sure to wake Paimon if she dozes off. Paimon's worried something might happen if you go alone.
Okay.
Traveler, did you fall asleep already?
I'm falling asleep. Child dream? Yes! Child dream. Yes! Oh. Okay. Child's running. Not sure why. He's hiding. Following someone, I think. He's definitely sneaking around. Oh, is that the 3 we saw? That might be the 3 we saw. I don't know what he's doing there. There's no audio. And so I can't get anything from the audio. Something is calling me. I have to go. What? Bye?
Traveler, come on, wake up!
I saw Child in my dream again. Try health check on it.
It looked like you were just peacefully sleeping to Paimon. Well, what did you see this time?
Investigating the pipes tonight is the right call. Child escaped via the pipes.
Really? So we're finally starting to figure out what actually
And
happened.
stretch, that's the other thing.
What about the cannibals? How do you explain them?
I'm sure we'll find out soon enough.
Okay, well it's about time for us to get moving. Just be careful to avoid the patrolling guards.
Are we finally done here? Finally done being in prison? I might just be getting my hopes up. Go to where the rumored pipes are. Alright. Where's that? Over.
Shh! Careful! We'll get in trouble if the guards catch us.
Okay, we've got to be sneaky. Can't just run in front of the guards like that.
Uh-oh! They spotted us!
Okay, well then. So, we gotta be...
Shh! Careful! We'll get in trouble if the guards catch us.
Is this side better? This side might be better. Alright.
Hey, not this way. We need to get to that pipe, remember?
Yes, but this is going to be the fastest way. Without freaking... Okay, I guess we have to go that direction. Okay, I'll find a way to be sneaky somehow.
Shh! Careful! We'll get in trouble if the guards catch us.
What if we stay close to the wall?
Uh-oh! They spotted us!
Okay, so staying close to the wall isn't an option. Can we just, like, go down here? I feel like this is gonna get us caught, though. Oh, there we go. Can't get close to them. There's one person here. But if we go up here, we might just be able to get past. Okay.
This should be the place.
Alright, hello? Anybody here?
Propagate!
Propagate a frog. Oh, there they are.
What? I know you. You were the ones we saw.
Huh. You've got guts showing up here. You know who we are, right?
You're cannibals,
You better
right?
leave now. Ain't nobody coming here to save you.
Enough with the theatrics.
What'd you say?
All those rumors about cannibals and hidden rules were started by you, weren't they?
Yeah. So what if they were? If you push us, we can make those rumors a reality at any time.
Hey, what's the point of all those rumors anyway?
Yeah.
What exactly are you trying to do?
I don't have to tell you anything. If you turn around, go back to the dormitories, and act like you never saw anything, then I'll pretend that you never showed up here.
Yeah, scram. Nothing worth seeing here.
There's something calling me. I have to go.
Huh? What did you say?
Isn't that exactly what Boss said?
Boss!
Hey, do you know our boss?
Yeah, Giles Tartaglia, one of Sneznaya's Fatui Harbingers.
Whoa. We had no idea our boss was such a big deal. He always kept his identity a secret. So, did he have you come here to find us?
No.
Oh, so you're Child's crew here? Seems like he had no problem fitting in.
I'm a friend of his. We came here to learn what happened to him.
We're the only ones who heard him say those words when he left that night. So, unless he somehow told you those exact same words after that...
I have his vision.
All right. I guess that's proof enough for me. I believe you.
Wow, those dreams of yours sure come in handy.
Thanks to his vision.
We gave him the business for a while, and would always give him a hard time when he first came to the fortress of Maripede.
Okay.
But here in the fortress, the strong will always earn respect. He was working the longest hours and racking up wins in the Pancration Ring. You could always see how amazing he was, even when he was teaching us a lesson.
Wow, they are child
So eventually,
admirers.
we all decided to follow him.
Okay, yeah, literally child
But
admirers.
one day, he suddenly told us that he had to find a way to escape this place, no matter the cost. He said it was because he heard that call again.
That call.
And as his crew, if the boss wants something, then it's our job to get it done. So, we got to work, and used the hidden rules that were here to make up and spread the rumor about the cannibal rule. We just wanted to give him a better chance of escaping on a night after the pipes had been cleaned.
Oh, thanks to your rumor, nobody would want to come anywhere near here, prisoner or guard. Wow, it sure is easy to exploit people's fear of the unknown.
Yeah.
But hasn't Child already escaped? Why are you all still coming here after pipe cleaning day?
Because as far as we know, the pipe he went into isn't actually an exit. It should be a dead end.
Oh.
It leads to an abandoned factory area, and even if there were a way to escape from there into the sea, we're still way too deep. No one could ever reach the surface alive.
He doesn't have his vision.
But Boss still insisted on going in. It's like he was obsessed about it. So we told him that we'd pretend as if he never existed while he was gone.
Interesting.
And that if he wanted to come back, he should wait for nighttime on a pipe cleaning day. That way, we could meet him here and help cover the whole thing up.
So you come and wait here through the night a few times a month just because of that promise?
Yeah, but it's been so long now. We already know in our hearts that he must have managed to escape somehow.
How long has it been?
Is it also possible that something unfortunate happened to him?
Nothing could ever defeat Boss or slow him down. It's one thing
Okay.
we know for sure.
I mean, he is a Fatui Harbinger.
Okay, Paimon was just brainstorming possibilities.
Can you take us there? We want to go to the spot where he left.
All right. Keep quiet and follow us.
Alright. Jeez. And I even went here before.
The way up from here has been sealed off. It's impossible to get
Didn't I go through recently?
Boss left by going down from here. It wasn't full of water at the time. Later, we came back hoping to have a look. That's when we found out it had been completely flooded.
Huh.
It's impossible to navigate unless you're an extremely skilled diver.
Do you think Child got trapped by the water?
Not likely. We all know that Boss was an incredible swimmer.
I know a good diver.
Really? Then have him come investigate. Pronto. Just be sure to tell us if you get any news about Boss.
It's me.
It's getting late. We should leave before the guards come this way.
Yeah, we learned a lot about what happened to Child here. Let's get going.
This wasn't a dead end. All the other hidden rules were. But those were real hidden rules.
Whew. We finally learned some key information. Seems all of our investigative work has finally started to pay off.
Oh, Fremene's down
When you said
here.
You knew a diver. You were talking about Fremene, right? If we ask Linny, he'll definitely have Fremene help us.
Yeah.
Ugh. Why is Child like this? What was he doing going into the pipes? Not making our jobs easier, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Fortunately, though, it seems like it's only a matter of time now before we find out what really happened.
Fremene,
Now that we
please.
can finally relax, I'm starting to feel super sleepy. Let's try to get some rest while we still can. Nighty-night, Traveler!
Nighty-night, Paimon. Act 3 complete. Alrighty. Jeez. That took a while.
It's morning already. Oh, Paimon still needs more sleep.
Oh, Lenny card. I don't have coupons to skip our shift this morning. I'm pretty sure I don't, but okay. Last I heard, it was 400 coupons. And I used 400 coupons yesterday. And I had 500 last I checked. And I checked before that. So, whatever. Maybe I earned some at the Pancration Ring or something. Anyways, unfortunate timing, but that's going to be it for today's video. If you did enjoy, please do leave a like. Well, I guess that's maybe not unfortunate timing. I don't know. Anyways, that's going to be it for today's video. If you did enjoy, please do leave a like, subscribe for more, check out the links in the description, twitch.tv/AmethystPenguin Live to catch these live, and I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye! Hello everybody, it's me, Amethyst Penguin, and welcome back immediately, or maybe not immediately for you, but immediately to, or welcome back to, the Archon quests. We just finished, Act 3, when we're recording this, so last you saw, we literally just had this, we haven't done a single thing. Let's get into it. Let's use some coupons to skip our shift this morning, even though I don't think I have them, but...
Huh? Wait, look over there! Isn't that...
It's a card from Linny. I pointed that out.
Linny's card.
Oh, that's not the card I thought it was. I thought it was a head with black hair. No, it's the Grimelkin cat. You're right, it's been a while since we've contacted him.
Let Paimon see what's written on it. Maybe you haven't heard, but today is the monthly free day.
Oh.
Everyone has the day off today, which makes it the perfect time to do some investigating.
Or maybe just some
It's
chatting.
been a while since we last talked. Have you been making any progress lately? Let's meet at our usual spot in the factory area before lunchtime.
Cool.
I have new information.
We also have new information.
Ooh, today's our lucky day. We have the day off.
Perfect. Because I'm out of coupons.
From the sound of it, Lenny's been making progress with his investigation. Wonder what he's discovered.
We've got
We'll
it.
have some time before we meet up. Let's talk with the people here for a bit more before we go.
Okay, then. Who are we talking to? Alright, cool. Act 4. Chapter 4, Act 4. And I got the achievement for completing that quest. Oh. Guide. Oh, yay! I forgot about that, I'll be honest. Cataclysm's Quickening. Ooh. I don't have enough for another 10 pull, but still. Alright, I think we're going down, right? Oh, yep, okay. Hello?
Look, there are some people talking over there. Let's listen in on the conversation.
Yeah. Hello? Oh, wait, no, we're not. We're listening in. Right.
If you ask me, those pompous parasites on the surface act like they're all a bunch of aristocrats. Do any of them give half a hoot about a bunch of dogs like us?
Hey, speak for yourself, mate. I'm no dog.
Oh, you think you're special or something? If you're here, then you're just a convict like the rest of us. I've heard that even if you're released after serving your sentence, going back to life on the surface ain't any better. Once a criminal, always a criminal. We're marked for life.
Downcast.
I don't buy that.
Hey, how cool would it be if the whole world was destroyed by a giant flood and everyone had to start over from nothing?
What kind of filthy what are you spewing? I have family up there. You best shut your sewer hole with talk like that. Listen, things ain't so great on the surface, but who says that you have to leave? I've heard that you can still stay here and work even after you've served your sentence. Not bad if you ask me. Who wants to live in the ruddy overworld anyway?
Feels like
What
overworld.
makes you think they want to hire someone like you? It's one of the great mysteries of the universe, how someone as useless as you is so confident.
Ouch. That would
Whoa.
hurt.
Sounds like they're really unhappy about the overworld.
Hey! You listening in on us?
Speaking of which, Paimon never heard anyone use the words overworld or underworld when we were living up there. Is it only something the inmates down here say?
I think you're right. It's normal for convicts to be
That's
unhappy.
true.
Alright. And over here... Isn't this where we came from? Yeah, this is where we came in. Oh, hello, Moglane. What do we got over here? More people to eavesdrop in on?
There's a group of people over there. Let's go listen in.
Yeah, of course we're eavesdropping again.
So I said, that's not a faucet. Hey, who are you two? Why'd you come over all of a sudden?
Oh, sorry for eavesdropping. Sounds like you were talking about something private.
Yeah. We barely started.
What's the matter? They're just looking to join in on our fun, that's all.
Hey, don't pretend like it's okay for them to just interrupt us like that. Fine. You're lucky we don't mind extroverts that much.
Thanks, you guys are really nice.
You hear that, Quisto? We're nice!
Your expressions tell me you're looking to hear some juicy info, am I right? But
Yes.
before that, it just so happens that I know you two.
Oh?
Really? Are we that famous?
Probably not.
You kidding? How often does anyone get
Okay,
a
maybe we
personal
are.
tour led by His Grace himself? Practically everyone was talking about it. Word has it that you also caused quite the kerfuffle.
What did we do again? How did we cause a kerfuffle? It was just a little mistake.
A little mistake, huh? I like the way you put it. You see, people with
What
a
did
good
we
attitude
do
can join our
again?
group
What?
anytime.
I don't remember.
Like some
What
of the others
kerfuffle did we do?
Your group?
I'm Quisto, and this is Lavaroon. People usually call us the Bombshell Bros, but don't worry. We're not playing with bombs or anything. It's just that our information is always so explosive, and we blow minds on the regular.
I see.
So, you two really like to gossip? Whew, you sure know how to embellish.
No. You don't get it. Knowing intelligence will make things better for you here. For example, knowing who's working with whom, who has the latest rumors, who's not getting along. Wouldn't you like to know all that?
Sure, fill us in. Oh my Archon, I'd love to know. Please tell me.
Whoa, all this info's worth something, you know? You should prove you're worthy of it.
I don't mind him. Quisto's always this way. Just play nice and say something to massage his ego. The welfare meals. Talk about the welfare meals.
Ate the most incredible welfare meal recently.
Right. That meal we had yesterday was super delicious. Paimon can still taste it whenever she closes her eyes.
Is that so? To tell you the truth, I've been helping out with making those welfare meals. I've been working as a kitchen assistant for about a month and a half now.
Well, that's nice.
Oh, so you're the one who made those delicious steaks. Amazing. You could be a professional chef.
They were delicious.
You are correct. I am a true professional. In fact, I even went to culinary school.
Oh, that's
Not
fun.
enough about that. Since you like my cooking, I guess that means we share similar tastes. Listen carefully. This little bombshell will help you learn what's really going on here in the fortress.
Oh? Huh? Did Lavroom just wink at me? It seems he's saying don't be upset, he's a good fellow. Okay.
Listen, kids. The power structure within the fortress is quite complicated. The overworlders couldn't care less about us down here. We're basically dogs to them. You've already met the one person here you should never cross, the Duke, Risley. He knows more than you think. And if he doesn't care about something, then he often doesn't bother dealing with it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Those who have the Duke's attention get all kinds of special perks. Even better treatment in the infirmary.
Because they're friends.
I know who you mean. It's that Jurier character, right? I don't think there's anything useful about him at all. Why does he visit the infirmary practically every day? Is it normal for anyone to be going in and out of there so often? If you ask me, he's just faking it to get out of work.
Every day.
But did you know that Jurier was a talented researcher from the Fontaine Research
That place
Institute
is
before
blown
he came
up.
here? There's no denying that.
I don't care if he was a researcher that could turn dirt into Mora. Once you're in the fortress of Meripede, you're just another inmate like everybody else.
That is true. Ah, interesting. According to Guisteau, a person named Giroux frequents the infirmary. I should take note of that. Huh. Juria.
Speaking of which, the last time I saw him, he was passing by the corridor with Lorvine.
Lorvine?
I also heard they started arguing in the library and got into a fight, right? Guess that's just how terrible of a guy he is.
You mean he hit a woman? Wow. I never imagined he was that bad.
The lowest of
But that
lows.
Lorvine's also quite the odd one, you know? She's always gabbing away, got into a fight with a man, and she also got sent to the infirmary. Come to think of it, I always see her going to the sick bay every couple of days, too.
Love?
Wait a second. You don't think?
They're in love.
Do you think could it be that they're secretly meeting there to go on dates? But it's really hard to imagine.
Okay, then.
After all, I do remember seeing Lorvine beat Jurier to a pulp that one time. And we might be overthinking things.
Segurio had a confrontation with a girl named Lorvine, who also frequently visits the infirmary. I'll remember that, too. The other two people walked away, so I guess we're not talking to them. Investigate freely. Unfortunately, I don't think Risley is in his office. A pity, a shame, a true misery. Oh, hello. There's someone on the ground there.
Hey, you over there?
Yes? Who, me?
Yeah, you. Say, do you like playing card games? You know, like Genius Invocation TCG?
Even people down here play that game?
You TCG players are like mint in the wild, literally sprouting up everywhere.
For real.
Hey, come on now. What's wrong with finding fellow Invocation aficionados? Anyway, care to join me for a game?
Yeah, I want to, though. No thanks, we're busy with other things at the moment.
Alright. No pressure.
Oh.
But why would you be looking for people to play Genius Invocation in a place like this? Don't people usually come here to fight?
Whether you're throwing down cards or throwing punches, it's all a competition, isn't it? It's all the same in my eyes.
Fair enough.
There are lots of card players here in the fortress. When I saw you, I immediately thought, hey, even outsiders from other nations play cards. So I came over to say hi.
Would you mind chatting with us for a moment?
Sure.
He seems like a nice fellow.
Great! Since you've been here longer than us, you need to flex your seniority a little bit, right? Maybe you could start by telling us newcomers some stories about this place.
I thought you would have already heard everything by now. All right, then. Did you have anything specific in mind? Or do you want me to just pick a topic?
Do you have a hidden rule we haven't heard about?
You pick. We'll let you know if...
All right.
If we've heard it already.
Have you heard any strange rumors since you've arrived?
Yes, we have.
Ben, did you know that there are some people who are always gossiping over in the corner?
We met them. You mean Quisto and Lavroon?
Yeah, so you've already met those two. They're quite a pair. I
Uh-huh.
always keep an eye out for the latest happenings and gossip about everything. I've never seen anyone with more time on their hands.
For real.
I heard that there used to be a chef and a bartender before they were sent down here. You know how bartenders are, always chatting with customers. And chefs love to pass the time just hanging out when they're not cooking.
Good to know. Do you have anything else to tell us?
Let me think. Sounds like you want to hear something a little more tantalizing.
Yes.
Oh, did you know that the Duke was also a convict in the fortress of Meripede before?
No.
Huh? Wait, are you serious?
Huh.
That's right. The Duke was an inmate just like you and me. Seems he was exiled here for committing some crime. Who knows how he ended up rising up to become the warden, though.
Huh.
To go from an ordinary inmate to becoming the manager of the whole place? I'm not gonna lie, I kinda respect that.
By the way, do you happen to know anything about a forbidden zone?
A forbidden zone? Sounds like something that someone just made up. I've never heard of that. Where did you hear about it?
From someone?
It's just a rumor we've been hearing, but no worries if you've never heard of it. Do you have anything else you can
We heard
tell
it
us?
like once. Paimon.
Anything else? Not that I can think of, but I'll be sure to tell you anything interesting I hear next time. You'll have to play a game of Genius Invocation with me first, though.
Can do. Alright, let's meet up with Linny.
We've talked to just about everyone, and it's about time for us to go meet Linny. According to the card he left us, we should go meet him in the production zone.
And that's up, right? I think that's up. Right? What? That's... Gosh dang it, you don't... That's lower. Okay, how do we get there, though? Do we... Because we can't just, like, jump down. Is there... There's an elevator down somewhere, isn't there? On this side, I think? I thought I saw, like, a Hydroculus, but no. Alright. We gotta go down. I don't know where I'm going. Oh, that's the other thing. Okay. Okay. If... Okay, maybe if we go... Oh, maybe if we... no... I don't know. Let's just turn around 180. 180. Let's go back. Let's go find the elevators down, because that's gonna... I think that's gonna be easier. Yep, this direction, and I think it's gonna lead us to the elevator. Yep. If only I'd done that from the start, this would have gone faster. Much, much faster. Because this is right by the Pancration Ring. So, yeah. Go to production zone, lower level, nice. These elevators are kind of confusing, honestly. You can kind of tell when we're gonna be there, because, you know, the marker. We're almost there. Oh, now that's up. Okay, then. Well, I guess we're going all the way down here anyways. Cool. Just follow the sparkles. That's what I'll do. I'm just gonna follow the sparkles. We need to go up now. So... Jeez. This is quite the effort to get to, isn't it? Jeez. If I'd known this, I would have just... Oh my gosh, we have to take another elevator? Why can't there just be a stop in between? Alright, up we go. Bye-bye, lower level. This time we'll know when we're there. Yep. Cool. Now we're here. Tell me you brought family with you. That would be great. What are you doing over there?
Huh?
Hello. Nod.
That look in your eyes. You found something?
A little something, yeah.
Hey, this is no time to be modest. Just tell him we found a boatload of information.
Oh, as expected of the legendary duo, you have my full and undivided attention.
You summarize your findings to Lenny. That's a lot of findings.
Huh. I'd have never guessed that myself. The rumors swirling about this place are unreliable after all, and Master Child probably went missing because he found a way out. He is a harbinger after all. I suppose he's much more resourceful than I initially gave him credit for.
But then where is he?
Unfortunately, this isn't enough for our final report to Father. We need to find out Master Child's exact whereabouts.
Which is why we need Fremine.
Father told me that even though Master Child said he was just coming to Fontaine for a vacation, he actually had some personal reasons. His agenda might be linked to his disappearance.
The most important thing right now is to catch up to him.
His escape route is already flooded, so we'll have to task someone with professional diving skills to chase after him.
Yeah.
Well, when you put it that way, it's obvious that only Fremine would be up to the task.
Exactly.
Bingo! Is he around?
He's working today. Coming here as a group would have attracted too much attention. I'll talk to him about it later.
Please do. We're counting on you.
It's the least I can do.
We're all in this together.
So it's only fair for us to fulfill our end of the bargain. Honestly, I'm far more impressed by you guys managing to collect all this information right under Risley's watchful eyes.
Collecting information has always been our strong point.
That's true. We are...
Now, let me think.
Knowledge gatherers.
To find out more information, Fremine will have to retrace Master Child's original route. And if he's to do that, he'll have to set out on the next pipe cleaning day at the earliest. That's 6 days from now. And after that, he'll probably take another 2 or 3 days to return.
So we've got a few days.
You can even estimate how long it'll take for him to get back?
We've been working together for a long time. We know each other's capabilities like the backs of our hands.
That's true. I've read your
Traveler,
story.
What say you to meeting here 9 days from now? We'll be able to pick up Fremine while we're at it, too.
Sure.
Oh, and there's just one last thing we'd like your help with.
Oh?
Though we can just sit back and wait for Fremine's report on Master Child's whereabouts, we still need to make more progress on the investigation of the Forbidden Zone.
Yes.
Fremine's no master of disguise. Lynette's still working on getting intel from the other areas, and I'll need to spend some time helping Fremine prepare for his diving mission.
Cool, so we are going to be busy during
are the only ones
during
we can
these
count
9
on.
days.
What do you want us to do? Will it be hard?
Probably.
Well, I won't call it easy per se, but I think you'll be able to pull it off. Listen carefully. You'll need to find an excuse to get into the infirmary and investigate the room and environs. You've mentioned several sketchy-looking people always meeting at the infirmary earlier.
That's true.
So it probably has something to do with the secret we're hoping to uncover. You've already met the head nurse, so she'll be less suspicious of you. Investigate the internal structure of the infirmary and any active dealings within, and pass those on to me alongside anything else you're able to discover.
Cool.
But also, there's no need to take risks. Don't forget, safety always comes first.
Did you only say that because I'm an amateur?
No, when it comes to intelligence gathering, I'd never
Good.
consider you to be an amateur. Didn't you say it yourself?
Good.
It's always been your
We've
strong suit.
solved 2 cases
I'll
already.
believe anything as long as it comes from you. So, please prove your prowess to me once again.
We actually found Child. He's just hiding in the fortress. I'm kidding.
Let's go our separate ways for now, then. Don't forget, we meet here again in 9 days. Stay safe.
We will. After using proper with Paimon, you begin slowly approaching the infirmary under the guise of just meandering around aimlessly. Okay. We're just meandering around aimlessly.
Hey, stay here for now. Paimon will take a peek.
Alright.
There seem to be several people inside.
Oh my gosh. Sideways Paimon. Let's try to eavesdrop on them first. You and Paimon hide behind a corner and try your best to eavesdrop on the people inside the infirmary. There are people to be engaged in conversation, but you seem to only get pets. You can only catch bits and pieces.
It's not impossible.
Oh.
Jeez.
It's a bit hard to understand them from here, so why don't we just try to talk to them in person? Let's go as soon as you're ready.
Alright, let's go. You nod and take a long deep breath before inhaling a large amount of vapor from a potion bottle in your inventory. If you grow, that was a oh jeez. If the smell makes you want to hurl. Did they need to do it? Did she go and stow it away? Okay, we're sick. I'm sick.
Someone, please help! He's sick!
Whoa, are you okay?
I feel terrible.
Oi, what's wrong, little one? There's no need to panic. Take a deep breath before you begin. The traveler started complaining of a stomachache, and then nausea, and then collapsed onto the ground.
Paimon's a great actor.
Freezing limbs, twitching fingers, and pale complexion. Could it be poison?
It's not. I know it's not
Let me
poison.
take a look. Please lie down over here.
Ugh, my stomach really hurts.
Don't worry, I'll get you to the bed safely. Here, hold on to my shoulder and walk slowly.
Oh. Okay.
You can do it, traveler.
Thank you. I'm sorry.
Don't apologize. You're sick after all. Now, please relax. I'm just going to do a preliminary checkup on you.
Sigrun has taken out a few instruments and been on to do a checkup. I hope I'm not so healthy that she gets suspicious.
I see now. My checkup has confirmed that he's not in any mortal danger. That's our worst fear out of the way.
Good.
Eh? Oh, that's good. But I'll continue my diagnosis of the patient now. Please,
Okay.
relax and take a deep breath.
Okay then. Sigrun's using her hands to palpitate different areas on my abdomen. Seems like she's using elemental energy too. Her expression's growing more and more relaxed.
Don't sense serious damage to your organs either. Does it hurt when I press here?
It's not too bad.
And here?
Ugh, that hurt a little.
Huh? But based on my initial checkup, there shouldn't be a problem here. How strange.
Oh no, was my acting a bit over the top?
What about here? Does this hurt?
No, not really. I can barely feel it.
Oh. I understand. So that's what it is.
Uh-huh.
I think you just ate something that disagreed with you. That's all. Nothing too serious. Outside of a pretty bad stomachache when it decides to act up. So that's what it is. Thank goodness it's not anything more serious.
Ugh.
And there have been other inmates complaining about the food recently. I'll inform our head chef, Mr. Woolsey, of this problem as soon as possible.
Okay.
Congratulations! The health risk is incredibly low, so you should recover within a couple days. Why don't you take a rest here while I go get some medicine for you?
Thanks.
Miss Levine, I'll have to trouble you to help me look after this new patient while I'm gone.
Very well.
I didn't know that the nurse had assistants.
And she hopped away just like that.
Okay, this infiltration mission is going much more smoothly than I imagined. Next, there are only 2 people left in the room. Sigreen has called that woman Lorvine, so she has to be one of those frequent visitors to the infirmary I've heard of before. Would that mean that the man next to her is Jiryu, then?
Hello. So how are you feeling now?
Still not great. I can't keep staring at her. It'll draw unwanted attention. That guy also seems to have noticed he's looking at my direction, too.
His stomach ache's really bad. He was stumbling about the whole way here, so Paimon's really worried.
If Miss Sijuin says it's not a serious problem, then there's no need to worry. She's the best medic we've got down here.
So why are you here?
But it also looks like she's the only medic you've got down here.
Yeah.
Well, that's true.
What do you mean, that's true? That's really misrepresenting the situation. Of course I can't speak for the whole fortress, but it's not like everyone imprisoned here is useless, you know? Though they may have committed crimes and gotten locked up here as a result, they still know a thing or two about medicine, and they help Miss Sijuin take care of the sick and injured.
I think you're talking about yourself.
Yeah, you're right. But did you have to lecture me about it in front of another patient? Aren't you a patient too? Where did all your energy come from?
That's correct. Sorry, I got a bit ahead of myself.
So you two are both patients?
Are you two also sick?
We've been sick a while. I come back every once in a while for checkups, and to pick up the medicines Miss Sijuin prescribes for us. That's just the nature of chronic illnesses. As for her...
Yeah, chronic illnesses.
You could say she fancies herself as Miss Sijuin's capable helper because she learned a bit of medical knowledge ages ago.
Please watch your mouth, Mr. Jurier. Don't forget that you are the primary reason I have frequent heart palpitations.
Hey, don't start arguing now. Please, keep it civil at least.
Those two seem to have a pretty terrible relationship and only ran into each other because they came here to pick up their meds at the same time. Oh, books? But outside of the two of them, there's nothing suspicious inside the room. All the files on the table appear to be patient records, and while there's a box, I can't check it out right now. There also aren't that many furnishings on the wall. Huh? Wait, there seems to be a movable hatch on the ground over there.
Hey! There's no need to fight! Everyone will be released someday, so there's no need to argue over silly things like this!
But...
Release. It's way too early for us to even think about that. And who the heck knows if we'd even be able to continue our previous lives?
The presence of the movable hatch isn't strange by itself, but perhaps it's my adventurer's intuition speaking. But isn't it a bit strange that there's a movable hatch here of all places? Is it hiding something?
Please allow me to end this boring and useless conversation. Oh, and Mr. Jurier, I don't want to see your face here again anytime soon.
And same to you, Miss Lorvine. Anyway, that was more than enough rest for me, so I'm going to get out of this excessively noisy place. See you later, everyone.
Okay, bye, I guess.
He just slowly walked off like that?
Okay.
That's just what he's like. I'm sorry you had to see all of that. I'm Lorvine, and that's... Well, his name is Jurier, but I hope you'll never have cause to remember his name.
Too late.
You really can't stand him, huh?
I mean, can you blame me? Who would like someone who's as arrogant and obsessed with weird research topics as he is?
Okay, fair. Maybe. I don't know.
There's no need to keep dwelling on him.
I barely know him.
I'll accompany you two for a while. Miss Sijuin should be back soon, and I'm sure you'll feel better as soon as you've had some of her medicine.
Thank you for looking after me.
No, it's nothing.
I'm back! Did you rest like you promised?
Yes.
Thank you for getting our medicine, Miss Sijuin.
Did you all cooperate with your bed rest? I trust that nobody got up to walk around. Good. Here, this should be 2 days' worth of medicine for you. Take 1 pill now, and then continue your bed rest.
Cool. You take the stomachache pill that Sijuin gave you.
Miss Levine, I left in a bit of a hurry just now. Do you still remember if we discussed the color of the pill that you should be taking today?
Color?
I remember. You said it should be yellow.
Why does the color matter? Did they talk about that before we walked in? Why don't I remember?
Yellow, huh? I understand. These are yours. Please, make sure to go to bed early after taking them tonight. You'll benefit from a good night's sleep.
Okay.
Alright, then I'll also be on my way now. I hope you feel better soon too.
Thanks.
See ya!
This is odd. Just is ever so slightly odd.
I'm going to fill out your medical record now. You're widely known as the Traveler, right? I just want to double check a few details, if that's alright with you.
Sure.
Those two made quite the commotion just now, so why don't we let the Traveler rest? Paimon can answer the questions instead. So his primary symptoms are abdominal pain with secondary symptoms of nausea. Is there anything else? That's it. Alright then. Is there anything we should know besides to take the meds?
Get plenty of rest.
His base constitution is quite good, so I'm sure he'll recover
Thanks.
quite quickly after taking the medicine. Please make sure to stick to bland or less stimulating foods, and don't stay up too late at night. Got it.
Cool.
Paimon will hold the Traveler to that for sure.
Got it. So Jimin's still looking at me. I should try to take a nap, like she said.
Oh, you're going to take a nap already? Okay then, you get some rest.
Cool. You move yourself to take a regular patient's bed and relax completely. Everything overwhelms you. You can, however, still catch some glimpse of her things. Her conversation with Sijuin.
Been under the weather now, but he's actually super strong. So you're the best of companions. Well, don't worry, he'll recover soon.
Whoa, I'm glad. Companion, that word brings forth a wave of comfort. You let yourself relax and fall into a restful sleep. Hello.
How do you feel? You slept for a really long time, but we never left.
I feel a lot better. Thank you both. That was a really restful sleep.
Well, now you can go back without a worry in the world. Remember to take your meds regularly, and remember bland foods. Thank you, Miss Sijuin.
So not that food that we got. Return to the dormitories. Can I check out the thing that... Where was it? We were right here. We looked over to one of the sides. There were some boxes in front of it. I know that. Was it over here? This was it, I think. Yeah, this was the removable hatch. Though we can't do it, but still.
Seems like a lot of people have been coming down with an upset stomach lately. I'll need to address that.
Cool. Alright. I guess we can't continue investigating here. Maybe, hello? Okay. About the infirmary. Who's Dr. Arjun there? Okay then. To the dormitories we go. Well, that was quite the day, if I do say so myself. I mean, not very eventful, but... Well, actually very eventful for a day in prison.
You really are something. To be able to fall asleep like that and even sleep talk the entire time, you scared Paimon half to death!
Did I say something I shouldn't have?
No, but you kept mumbling things along the lines of, Pyron, don't take my grilled fish, and put down the Adeptus Temptation now! Paimon talked with Sijuin the entire time you were asleep. She seems like she's just a sincere nurse, and Paimon didn't notice anything unusual in the room. Are you sure we're not going off track with the infirmary?
There's a hatch. Are we really off track, though? There are still a few weird things about the place. That removable hatch on the ground, as well as the question Sijuin asked Lurvine. And also, were they really talking about their meds before we walked in? Oh, and was Lurvine and Jurier's argument genuine, or were they just putting on a show? Paimon, hear me out.
Whoa, you really are super thorough. All those tiny little suspicious things that Paimon didn't even pick up on. We've got to give the info to Linny.
Yeah, for sure. Over the next few days, you need Paimon work your stations at normal, find opportunities to write keywords relating to your suspicions on a piece of paper. Okay. So you write things down, we write down keywords on a piece of paper. Okay. Did we put that in Linny's room or something? You managed to pass the slip to a busy Lynette as she happens to pass by. Her disguise is impeccable, and she does not even look at you or change her expression as she pockets the info. Perfect. Yep. You just passed by each other. And finally, the promised 9th day arrives. I'm glad they're going a lot faster now. It was kind of just... It was very slow at the start. Or, I guess, last quest.
Today's the day. Let's go meet up with Linny.
Let's go. Linny. Linny. Psst, Linny. We're here. We haven't seen Fremine at all yet, though. Fremine's supposedly here. But... Oh. Okay.
Did you two run into any trouble over the past few days?
No, we just worked our shifts according to the schedule. Nothing weird happened.
Yeah.
That's good. That means you didn't raise any suspicions when you infiltrated the infirmary. We've taken a look at the slip you've sent. Fremine successfully left the grounds via the pipes 2 days ago, and as of last night, Lynette has also infiltrated the infirmary after faking an illness.
Cool.
Wait, why is she getting involved as well?
You already went above and beyond when you scoped out the infirmary. To put it more bluntly, even if we were to view that as something you did in exchange for Fremine's help, you've already done more than enough. Infiltrating a guarded stronghold is a different kind of job from a one-off investigation. We want to avoid using the same faces over and over and reduce the amount of suspicion that will fall on any given person.
Yeah.
Lynette also felt like you have already taken the first step for us, so she should be the one to finish the job.
Alright.
So that's what Lynette thinks. Oh, Paimon hopes everything's going well for her.
I'm not opposed to helping you.
Perhaps that's true. You're both very good people, and we've come to appreciate that more than anyone else. Unfortunately, there's still one thing that could get between us, lest you've forgotten. The matter of our respective loyalties.
Yeah.
You've mentioned before that you've had some run-ins with the Fatui. I can understand that feeling, so I assume you're just helping us out of the kindness of your hearts?
Kind of.
Well, everyone could use some more friends.
I do like you, though.
We'll be counting on you to help us in the future, too.
Yeah.
Since I see you as friends, then it's even more important for us to protect you from any peril. Fremine and Lynette feel the same way.
I get it now.
Glad to hear it. Then, let's go check on Lynette before Fremine returns. If everything went well, then she should be wrapping up her investigation right about now.
Cool.
Is now really a good time to go over?
Why not?
According to my observations, Sigewinne always spends around half an hour away from the infirmary right before lunch. Lynette knows this as well, so this should be a good time to meet up with her.
Oh yeah, we heard about that too.
Also, I'm her brother, remember? It's only natural for an older brother to care about his younger sister's well-being.
Yeah.
Okay, then let's head over right away.
Definitely something suspicious going on here. Go to the infirmary in secret. Hello, don't mind us.
Lynette should be here right now. Huh.
Let's check the panel thing.
Strange. Lynette?
Down here.
As expected, Sigewinne isn't here, but why isn't Lynette here?
Could she have found a lead and left to follow it?
No, Lynette rarely deviates from the plan. We agreed that if she were to make changes on the fly, she'd find a way to let me know. Unless...
Let's see if there are any clues around here. We can look while we wait for her. Who knows? Maybe she'll be back soon.
Okay.
Yeah. Either way, we can check the hatch that was right here.
Ah, this is it! We saw it before!
Wait, this thing? It doesn't look like it's been disguised that well.
Start tapping at it in several points.
The space behind it is empty. From its size, I don't think it's an entrance that is meant to be taken apart. There's probably a mechanism around here somewhere. Could Lynette have tried to get inside? But if that's the case, she would have contacted me for sure.
Something's going on at the infirmary. Let's investigate.
Let's look around here for some more clues. Don't panic, just take another look.
Okay, the look on Lindy's face, he's definitely beginning to panic. Don't panic, he probably said that unconsciously for something or other. New mail? Whose birthday is it? Or maybe that's the monthly thing. Yeah, oh boy. God. Okay. Anniversary stamp? I'll deal with that later. Do we have enough for a 10 pull? We do! Let's do it. 10 pull. And how much pity am I at? It should be updated with the most recent one with 3 officials somewhere in here. If there's 3 officials in the first 2 pages, we know it updated. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay. And it should be an even number. I think I'm at like 60 pity or something. Oh, I didn't. Oh, I did that on my alt. Right. Okay. So, 35. So this will be 43-ish. Let's do it. Ah, dang. Official, you don't need to keep coming home, okay? Let's do 1 pull. Just to get us 1 step closer to an even number pity. Screw it. I'm buying a pity. I'm buying a wish here with one of the officials. Just 1. Just enough to get us to an even 10. Is this official? No, it did not by itself. Okay. Well, never mind. Investigate the bed. Let's investigate the books first.
There are some books here and a few files. They all look like medical records.
Yeah, you look out of place.
Advanced nursing, how to raise the spirit of your patients, a quick guide to the psychology of emotions, and the meaning of laughter. These sure are some interesting books. Who knew Sijuin would be interested in these kinds of things?
She wants to make her patients happy.
She even has books on understanding people's motivations and feelings. Is it because she's a Melusine? Or does she have a need to understand her patient's emotional state?
Seems quite normal to me. These are skills that would come in handy for a nurse from time to time.
Yeah. So the last thing is the bed. Maybe there's a lever under the bed or something.
None of the beds have any signs of having been slept in. Except that one over there.
That's the one Lynette must have used, right? You said she was pretending to be sick.
Yeah.
She would have said her migraine was having a particularly bad flare-up. Generally speaking, the head nurse would then ask her to lie down and rest, while she left to retrieve the medication.
But this bed is still unmade.
Which means, either the head nurse didn't return the entire time from when Lynette laid down up until she left the bed, or the nurse intentionally left it this way.
Oh no, that's not a good sign. Uh-oh. Linny, don't panic. Don't panic, Linny. Linny.
Hey, you guys, there's a
How do we not notice
slip
it?
of paper.
It's right over here, and there's a bunch written on it too. It reads, "Out of respect for your usual practices, I'll use a piece of paper or card as the medium to pass on my message. You may consider this as me giving you my best regards."
Uh-oh.
This is...
They're on to us.
Is that all?
Is there anything on the back?
The back. This is...
Uh-oh.
Show me! Now!
Uh-oh.
That look on your face. Paimon's reading it now. Would you care to guess where Miss Lynette of the Fatui could be right now?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
No. Could she have... Is she already...
Wriothesley. Did he deliberately leave the infirmary unguarded to use it as bait?
I don't like this.
You mean he was aware of our goals from the very beginning? But why? We didn't run into any trouble last time, and he also never reached out to us since.
Why would he choose to act during our second infiltration attempt instead of the first?
Yes, that is a crucial question. Wriothesley, he doesn't do anything without a clear goal or reason. So this means he had no concerns about your activities from the very beginning. You're not from the same camp as us. You were sent down here by Nervulet, so you have no conflict of interest with Wriothesley. We're a completely different story, though.
Why did he only go after Lynette?
I'd like to know that, too. Why did he only go after her? Don't panic. Just think everything over. I have to stay calm. This is not like what happened last time. The situation's different now.
Breathe. Breathe. I'm saying this just as much to me as I am to you. Breathe.
Wait, you're right. Wait, but that means...
I don't like this. I don't like where this is going.
The fact that Fremine was able to leave the grounds, could Wriothesley have let him go as well?
What does he gain by letting Fremine leave like that?
I get it now. He deliberately made them both disappear.
So he's challenging me and trying to provoke me, I'm sure of it.
I don't like
We never should have sent out Fremine. We had to go through all that trouble to find an opening to sneak him around the guards and into the pipe, and we even thought luck was on our side. If Wriothesley let him leave on purpose, then he's probably in a terrible spot now as well.
And Child probably is
Lenny's
too.
getting more and more panicked. We have to calm him down.
Lenny, calm down. Breathe.
Don't be like this, Lenny. Fremine wouldn't have left if we hadn't told you about Child. That was our fault.
Deep breaths, Lenny.
No. I'm the leader of this operation, and I'm the one responsible for this team. I was the one who failed to protect them.
Oh.
I'll go talk to Wriothesley.
Hey, don't be reckless. Traveler, please talk some sense into him.
I simply cannot allow Lynette to be abducted again. I have to go. I'll find a way to get them back.
Deep breaths, Lenny. Uh-oh.
He's rushed out the door. After him.
Run. Uh-oh. Sigewin's here all along. He's smiling.
Right. I feel like we still have some room to make changes on these details.
This was all a setup.
It's not impossible, but it'll require extensive testing.
Is that so? Very well. Then please be mindful of the time.
Uh-oh.
Huh?
Is someone?
Oh, no.
Pack everything up.
Uh-oh.
Whoever's outside is eavesdropping. They'll probably come in once we stop talking.
Oh, gosh. Oh, no.
Someone! Please help! He's sick!
They knew it all along.
Whoa, are you okay?
These two. As expected, they've already found this place.
What?
So they are quite sharp.
What is this conspiracy?
I like smart people, but I also like playing dumb. I like the feeling of being trusted. What's wrong, little one? There's no need to panic. Take a deep breath. Being able to read human expressions is quite the useful skill.
Oh, Seaweed, I trusted you.
Wait!
What are you doing?
It's no use. We have to catch up to him.
Lenny!
He's already out of sight. How is he so fast? Let's go head him off at Risley's office.
Yes. Cut him off. Jump down. There's no use. Run. Blinny, don't do anything reckless. Blinny! I am so nervous. We still don't. Deep breaths.
Come out and face me, Risley!
Aren't we at an administrative office space? Why don't you at least try to follow even a couple rules from the fortress's indoor
I don't know if I like
regulations?
Risley anymore.
What did you do to my sister?
I ran into the young miss at the infirmary. I'd heard that she was suffering from quite the migraine, so I decided to invite her over for a cup of tea. I do have some teas in my collection that can work wonders against such an illness.
Stop joking around! Where did you take my siblings?
I have also heard that your performances are quite the spectacle. Miss Lynette would sometimes enter a box filled with water, only to emerge the next second from another place altogether.
I don't know if I like
I should
Risley
appear
anymore.
behind you right now if you were to turn your head.
Is he trying to trick me into turning my head? No. He's probably not looking to attack me right now. All of the hostages are in his hands, and he's even in the mood for small talk. That means Lynette is probably still alive. You knew we were investigating the infirmary from the start, so you deliberately aroused the Traveler's suspicions and baited us into continuing our investigation, just so that you'd be able to kidnap Lynette. As for Fremine, no. You probably didn't even interfere with Child's escape. You let him go, so you could purge the Fatui members that we had planted into your ranks.
There was no need to do so. The Fortress of Meripede is a pretty pleasant place. Most people enjoy their lives here. The only ones who act differently are those with personal agendas. It was quite easy to identify your colleagues.
Gosh.
You removed our original members and spread the news of Child's escape so Father would assign our team to come down and investigate. Fremine has also fallen into your hands, right? If you're oh so omnipotent and so in control, why would you need hostages?
One correction. Lynette is in my hands right now, but Fremine is not.
He's not? What do you really want?
Oh, wonderful. Everyone is here, so I'll only need to say this once. Thank you so much for cooperating with me.
Where are Lynette and Fremine?
Eager and to the point, I see. Alas, only Miss Lynette is currently having a cup of the fortress's finest tea.
I don't like that.
Although, as per your original plan, Mr. Fremine should also have returned to the fortress by now. But he has neither shown up within my gates, nor has he been taken into any kind of custody. So, where do you think he may be right now?
Wait, you can't mean... You locked him outside in the sea?
I closed the fortress's gate to the outside world. That's all.
Fremine's a star diver, so he should be fine, right?
No, we're still here, so he definitely tried to find a way to come back for us. So we can't assume he might have made a break for the surface.
Uh-oh.
But why would I do this, you may be asking? To have an audience with you, of course. My intel tells me that Mr. Linney is a great magician, so it's only natural for me to want to have some cards of my own when it comes to negotiating.
Risley.
Besides, I do recall you mentioning to Miss Lynette that you've always wanted to have a face-to-face meeting with the Lord of the Fortress of Meripede, regardless of whether it was in a personal or a professional capacity. Well, you got your wish.
So, you've been keeping tabs on us before we even set foot in the fortress.
Some of my folks just happened to hear a thing or two, that's all. In any case, I will be straight. I was willing to play dumb and turn a blind eye, so we had a pleasant few days playing games together here. But once you started focusing on the Forbidden Zone, all of that changed. Mr. Linney, the cards are stacked against you right now. Miss Lynette is in my hands, and Mr. Fremenet is still slowly being pickled out there in the brine. You know just as well as I that he cannot last out there forever. You need do but one thing to guarantee their safety. I would like you to contact your superior, and ideally invite her over for a cup of tea with me.
You want to see Father? But why should she bother giving you an audience?
Well, if she cares for the well-being of her dearest children, she should have plenty of motivation to join me for a parents' evening. I've heard that the bonds between the members of the House of the Hearth are like the bonds of family. I don't see why she would refuse.
Why did you think Father sent us to handle the Fortress of Meripede? This place is
I
basically
no
a no
longer
man's
like
land.
you as much.
It wouldn't be fitting for anyone as important as a harbinger like Father to come here in person.
Oh, I see. So it's because she doesn't care for my place here. That's such a shame. After all, I've amassed quite the tea collection. I was looking forward to sharing it with her. Both Monsieur Neuvillette and Lady Farina have already received many samples.
I don't know if I like you anymore.
Was this the extent of your master plan to get to Father? No matter how much pressure you may put on me, I won't allow you to use us to blackmail her.
You people really are difficult to get along with. All I'm asking for is a face-to-face conversation. Does she truly have no interest in the fortress's secret? Mr. Linney, you have one last chance to invite your father here. If you refuse...
I don't like this.
Linney!
Why do you have to do this?
Instead of asking why I'm doing this, why don't you try to see things from my perspective for a second? From the very beginning, the Fatui has been actively infiltrating my fortress. I gave you a warning by cutting off the first few operatives I found, but that only caused you to double down. Had you given up on the fortress then and there, I'd have no reason to want to talk. Mr. Fremenet left the fortress on his own, and Miss Lynette tried to pry out my secrets right in front of me. No matter how you look at it, the responsibility for this falls on you.
Jeez.
I shouldn't ask Father to do anything because of us.
6, 5...
Wait,
2, 1. Time's up. It really is a shame, Mr. Linney.
Risley!
Negotiations have broken down. Please leave, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for my afternoon tea.
Please wait. Can we really not talk about this some more?
Yeah, listen to the Traveler. If you can't talk to Linney, can you at least talk to us?
You've barely talked to us.
You do realize that I'm only letting you go because of Neuvillette, yes? You're here helping him out, and I've already done my best to stay out of your way. But that doesn't mean you can just do whatever you want. The fortress may be small and remote, but it still has its own set of laws.
Please spare Frone and Lynette.
Then how about this? Those who are capable deserve respect. You've spent quite some time investigating my home turf by now, so why don't you tell me a thing or two about what you found, I'll ask you 3 questions. Answer all of them correctly, and I'll agree to your request.
Good.
Question 1. Regarding the hidden rules of the production zone, what is the truth behind the one about not being allowed to work for 3 days in a row?
You get a nasty meal. I believe he's asking about the hidden rules. I can't believe he's asking about the hidden rules. If I recall correctly, if you keep working without any rest, during lunch hour on the 3rd day, you will find a portion of strange meat in your welfare meal. It's a good thing that we've already run a thorough investigation on this. Let's see if I can remember all the clues. I should be able to find an answer if I can piece everything together. Okay, if you break the hidden rule of the protection zone, your welfare meal might contain some strange meat. Okay, who will see it if you keep working continuously?
I've been told that the infirmary is always empty for the half hour just before lunch. But what could Sijuin be doing during that time?
Okay, let's see if that. I can't click on that, okay. So what is she doing?
The Fonta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize the real value of coupons. Meanwhile, the Duke believes that only idiots who don't understand the value of coupons will spend them on Fonta. We often see Miss Sijuin observing the prisoners at work near the production zone. It seems like she can perceive the general state of a person's health just by looking at them.
Oh, Sijuin will.
Fonta's internal report suggests that they're starting.
I mean,
a
I
new
kind of figured that
trial
when I
of
did that one, but
unnamed and unpackaged product. But the product has to undergo a trial because even Fonta's own employees have a lot of reservations about it.
Yeah. What about this?
The research notes said that the Melazine race perceives the world very differently from humans. As a result, the Melazines have also developed a sense of aesthetics that appears rather strange and alien to humans. According to Collins, the Pancration tournament only took place because the Fonta company sponsored it. The company must want a return on their investment as well.
Probably.
We often see Miss Sijuin.
Select that. Alright, under what circumstances does the strange meat appear? Huh? How are we...
I've been told that the infirmary is always... The Fonta promoter has been struggling because... We often see Miss Sijuin. Fonta's internal report suggests that they're starting a new trial. According to Collins, the research notes said that the Melazine race perceives the world very differently from humans.
What? How is this supposed to be related
Fonta's
at all?
internal report suggests that they're starting a new trial.
Maybe this. Why does this...
Fonta's internal report
I think it's that. But under what circumstances do they
research
appear?
notes said that the Fonta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize the real value of coupons. Meanwhile...
Maybe that? Those two are wrong. Okay, I figured. Under what circumstances does the strange meat appear?
Fonta's internal report suggests that they're starting...
This... Maybe if I switch them around.
The Fonta promoter has been struck...
No, okay, so it's not either... It's not about the Fonta. Why does Why does the strange meat appear the way it does?
According to Collins, the Pancration tournament only took place because the Fonta company sponsored it. The company...
Maybe that?
The research notes said that the
Oh! Under what circumstance? Okay.
I've been told that the infirmary is always...
Okay, there we go.
Ah, so that's what's going on. Paimon understands it now. Who would have guessed?
Cool.
The hidden rule of the production zone.
Oh my gosh.
People are not supposed to work 3 days in a row, and if they do, they'll get strange meat in their welfare meal. At first, we thought this strange meat must have something to do with the people who disappeared. But in reality, they were all prepared by Sijuin, the head nurse.
And they're...
She often visits the production zone to observe the workers' health and makes a note of anyone who has worn themselves out
So
after
they're
3 full
probably
days of
better
work.
meals. They just look weird.
Duty as the head nurse, as well as her genuine concern for the workers' health, Sijuin visits the cafeteria right before lunch and cooks an extra dish for those who can use the stamina boost.
Yes.
Sijuin has only the best intentions with her surprise gift and doesn't want anyone to find out about what she does. However, unfortunately, Melazines as a race perceive the world differently from humans, and their sense of aesthetics is even more alien to us.
Yeah.
The recipients of her lovingly prepared special meals cannot taste the care within and usually just freak out.
Yeah.
Are we on the right track?
Not bad. You've uncovered Sijuin's secret and even guessed her intentions correctly as well. It's nice to know that her efforts have not gone unacknowledged.
Of course.
All right, now for my next question.
Alright,
There
hit
are
me.
also some hidden rules in the Pancration Ring, including the one that you're not allowed to support both sides of a fight. Why is that?
The hidden rules of the Pancration Ring. I remember, if someone tries to support both boxers at the same time, they'll receive a package with the next morning, which contains a strange blood-colored liquid. We've also done a lot of research on this matter. Let me sift through what I found and come up with the correct answer. If you violate the hidden rules of the Pancration Ring, you will receive a bag containing a strange blood-colored fluid. Well, that's... Oh! This is the Fanta. Who sent the package?
According to Collins, the Pancration...
That... Why does the strange color fluid want...
Fanta's internal report suggests that they're starting a new trial.
Alright.
The Fanta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize the real value.
Why do only those who buy tickets support... Okay. That's it, yeah. Hypothesis correct. Nice. I'm on a roll.
Paimon gets this rule too now, so there really was nothing to be afraid of.
It just looks like blood.
That hidden rule of the Pancration Ring is about how, people are not supposed to bet on both boxers at the same time. And if they do, they'll receive a package containing a strange blood-colored liquid.
Yes.
People get scared when they see it because they've subconsciously begun to associate it with the missing boxer.
Mm-hmm.
But really, it's just a bottle of the latest yet-to-be-named and packaged new Fanta trial product.
Yeah.
A blood-red drink. It's no wonder even Fanta's own staff were questioning the company's decision-making.
Yeah.
The company, facing backlash from its own staff, decided to try to trial the product on a smaller scale to see how it might be received by customers.
Mm-hmm.
They came to the fortress of Meropide and offered to sponsor the Pancration tournament so they could push their new product. But the Duke completely refused to even entertain the idea. The Duke, knowing how valuable coupons are in the fortress, knew that only total idiots who didn't understand their true value would bother buying a Fanta product here.
And that's also...
So, only those who proved their stupidity by being dumb enough to bet on two opposing sides of the same match were selected to receive the drinks.
Yep.
I acknowledge the effort you've put into bringing the truth of this mystery to light.
Yes, it's been a
Although,
lot.
Based on your description, that Fanta promoter is a bit too careless with his words. I may just reconsider my collaboration with the company. All right, and here's the final question. What's the secret behind our head nurse and all of her patients in the infirmary?
Good question. We haven't collected enough info to answer that question.
Stop your cruel and pointless games, Risley! You know that we haven't finished our investigation, so there's no way we can answer the last question. The thought of sparing Lynette and Fremine never even crossed your mind.
Lenny!
You'll pay for this!
Lenny, are you alright?
He's probably sleeping there right now.
Oh, close one. I owe you, Sigewinne. That was a fantastic shot.
It was nothing, Your Grace. Sigewinne? Though this gun may look like a toy, it's actually fully functional, as I just demonstrated.
What the heck is going on?
Sigewinne. You...
Are you his accomplice in all this?
Not at all. I am merely a resident of the fortress, and thus protecting it is my duty. When Monsieur Nervillette asked me to come here, he told me that my job would be to take care of the well-being of everyone here. I am merely discharging my duties.
Alright.
But if you mean what you just said, then isn't Lenny someone you should be looking after as well? Isn't he a resident here just like the rest of us?
If you're so close with Neuvillette, why not learn a thing or two about virtue from him?
But I really am just doing what Monsieur Nervillette told me to do. Everything I did, I've done to protect them. Had I not, they would be in far more dire straits right now. His Grace knows it too, right? Your Grace? Mind proving my innocence to them?
My dear Sigewinne, whatever shall I do with you? Would it have killed you to just wait another minute or two?
Well, it's nearly time after all. The way you do things can be truly frustrating sometimes, Your Grace. I figured I should try to talk some sense into you. What are you talking about? What time?
It's almost time.
Take me if you want. Let them go.
Poor Lenny.
How touching. Can you just give me one more minute?
Is he putting up a facade? I don't know.
All right, everyone, calm down. 2 more visitors will be arriving any time now. I'll go get a cup of tea. Miss Siegeween, I leave Miss Lynette in your care.
You... What are you doing?
They're all right.
I believe I hear footsteps.
They're gonna be Lynette and Fremine, aren't they? A familiar figure bursts into the room. Who is it? Clorand?
Some space, please.
Ah, Miss Clorand.
And Fremine.
My door.
Fremine. Fremine.
Are you okay?
What's going on? What is Clorand doing here?
Yeah, what is she doing here? He's not the one I was expecting.
Work.
Work? Oh.
I'm sorry about shooting you, Mr. Linney. The tranquilizing effect will begin to wear off soon. Please take it easy in the meantime, though.
What happened to Fremine? Wasn't he diving just outside of the fortress? Why is he looking like this?
These symptoms, it can't be.
A flushed face, an accelerated pulse. He must have consumed primordial seawater.
Uh-oh.
What did you say?
Please, make some space. I'll need to give Mr. Fremine a more thorough checkup. Your Grace, I'll leave the rest to you.
How did he consume
I'll talk to
primordial...
Clorand while you get Fremine to where he needs to be. Everything else can wait.
Okay. What do you mean Fremine consumed primordial... What? Try to understand the situation from the people around. The expression looks disgusted. It seems he'd rather not have Siegeween touch Fremine. Still, he didn't stop her, since it's obvious that Fremine does require urgent medical care. Siegeween's examining Fremine carefully. She doesn't look too upset, which is a good sign. I hope Fremine will be okay. Fremine...
How is he?
These symptoms are probably caused by an acute ingestion of a large amount of primordial seawater. Still, his condition is not critical.
How did he
Of course, it would be best if he stayed for further observation. Let's leave him here for now, and move him to the infirmary once he's recovered a bit more.
Okay.
Sorry. I am aware that the infirmary may not be your favorite place in the world at the moment. We do only have a single clinic in the fortress, however.
Yeah. Oh, the yellow pill was probably a code word.
A large amount of primordial seawater after leaving the fortress. How could that possibly happen?
Please, look after Mr. Fremine for the moment. I'll go fetch some medicine and a respirator. Oh, I'll bring Miss Lynette back with me.
Where is she? How is she right now?
Oh, she just took a nap in an empty room after I tranquilized her. If my calculations are correct, she should also be waking up right around now.
Okay.
You might not believe me, but His Grace and I actually made some snacks and tea for her.
Lenny has finally begun to stop tensing, and the muscles on his face. It seems that he trusts what Siegeween just said. Siegeween's honest, even though she may play dumb at times. Fremine. He's breathing. That's good. Oh, jeez. What the What?
What's that look on your face? I thought I made good time on the way back.
Oh, I'm just admiring your punctuality. Had you arrived just a few minutes later, Siegeween may have been forced to shoot Mr. Linney again. How's the situation out there?
How did they change everything?
It's pretty much as expected. The concentration of primordial seawater has increased significantly.
What?
I was only out there a short time, so it wasn't too bad. But if one were to stay for any significant amount of time, well, You can see how that boy's doing.
Where was he when you found him?
The abandoned zone at the end of the pipes. A good distance into the water.
What about Child?
Closer than I thought. He must have recognized it early on and tried desperately to swim back.
Locking the door was necessary. I don't think we could have saved two.
Well, I did try to convince him that I had my reasons. Never seems to work, though.
It would
You
probably
seem
work on
so
Rivulet.
evil.
He has a knack for picking out who had good intentions, even when the outcomes were all terrible.
It's a bad sign if you're having to plead your case to Neuvillette. Want some tea?
That's true.
Not particularly. If you want to drink some that badly, just say so.
Let's drink it.
Fine, I'd like to get some tea. Want me to get you a cup too, since I've already made it?
Might as well then, I suppose. Actually, do you have a towel? I would like to dry my
So,
hair.
geez, I'm still trying to wrap my head around this. Huh?
Lenny, are you okay?
Are you okay?
I'll be fine. They're all here now. Don't worry about me.
Okay.
Are you sure? You don't look alright.
Yeah, you
My
don't.
hands and feet are still a bit weak, but that's probably just the residual effects of the tranquilizer shot.
I'm back, everyone.
Hello, Lynette.
Lenny! Oh, Traveler, Paimon, you're here too.
And so is Fremine, but Fremine's not doing too hot.
Renee? Is he...
He's being treated.
He'll be fine. But for now, please help me lift him up.
Okay, Lenny and Lynette immediately come to lift Fremine up. With her help, Fremine also swallows some pills or something, some medicine. Fremine! Okay, you're not okay.
His breathing's beginning to slow down.
Give me a hand and help me get him to the infirmary.
Okay. Cool. Let's carry him there.
Yeah, I'll take him from this side. Lynette, together?
On it.
This has had me so stressed.
Want to come with us?
Yes. Please.
The Duke and Clarande are gone.
They went to get some tea. They're not here.
They probably went to get some tea. The Duke will explain the truth in just a bit. Miss Clarande will need a break, since she only just returned from rescuing Fremine out of the sea.
Jeez, Clarande saves Fremine from the sea. Just what happened there? What I might be able to finish. Maybe I don't know if I'll be able to finish this quest tonight. We'll see. We'll see. I think we'll at least be able to get out of this place. Be able to get out of whatever you call this, the Fortress of Meripede. I think we'll be able to get out of the Fortress of Meripede today. Maybe. But still, what's the Forbidden Zone? That's the one quest, that's the one thing that hasn't been answered. Is that where the primordial water is? Is that why? That must be why. Jeez. I think I can tell Landon that she can just be the Traveler if she wants. Because I haven't had any battles. So you can literally have a team of just the Traveler. It doesn't even need to be built. And it seems like it'll be fine. So far, at least. Oh. Fremine, please be okay. Jeez. I'm surprised he swallowed it and didn't just get dissolved. Is it harder for people with visions to get dissolved? I'm curious. I don't know. Fremine. Fremine!
He's awake. Fremine, how do you feel?
Fremine.
Lynette.
Fremine.
We're all here.
Where am I?
You're in the infirmary.
At the Fortress of Meripede, Mr. Fremine, and you are no longer in any danger. How do you feel? Don't push yourself if you're not feeling up to it.
Yeah. For real.
Traveler. Paimon. It's been so long.
It has.
The sea. There's something wrong with the seawater.
We know it's primordial seawater.
Shh, it's okay. We can talk about it after you've recovered.
No, listen to me. This is really serious. There's primordial seawater mixed into the regular seawater. I don't know why it's there, but no one should touch it.
What happened after you snuck into the pipes?
Pipes. Right, the pipes. It's all coming back to me now.
Okay. Oh, are we gonna play Fremine? We're gonna play Fremine, aren't we? Please. Please. I beg of you, let me play this boy. Okay, maybe not.
I'm in. Seems like this pipe hasn't been used in a long time. It looks abandoned.
Yeah. Oh, that goes down far.
Where could Master Child be?
Can you get down there? Say, you can glide. I think. Yes, we're trialing the boy. Interesting choice in the Royal Greatsword. Of course. C3, so he has this. I'm curious if I can't leave here. Alright, down we go. With a little itty bitty octo baby. That is probably a door. Yep. Is this the forbidden area?
This mechanism looks like it's been tampered with. Could he have done it?
Oh. Alright. Rotate. Okay. Oh, and then we go up the stairs. Alright. Whew. I'm so stressed out right now. Jeez. And that's gonna lift it up, and then we rotate it over here. So that we can get over there.
It's getting stuck on something. Seems like I'll have to avoid those obstacles while I turn it.
You can... Oh, we bring it down, because I don't think we can turn it another direction. We bring it down, we turn it, and then we bring it up. Because I don't think we can turn it different directions. Kind of an unnecessary puzzle, but okay. Cool. Kind of just a lot of running around. But it's fine. Oh. You got this, Fremine. Itty bitty octo babies with you. Oh. Where's this? What is this? We're at the water.
This is where the water starts. Okay. Master Child probably dived into the water. I'll go take a look as well.
They're primordial seawater. Jeez. Alright, let's see. Is there its child here at all?
The vegetation here is a bit more sparse. These traces aren't natural. A person must have left them, and recently. I should be going in the right direction.
Cool.
There are traces here too. I need to keep going.
Oh, because it's moved that way.
The traces are gone. But I don't see where he could have gone from here.
Except for out.
Wait. What the?
Uh-oh.
My heart is racing, and it's getting harder and harder to breathe. What's going on?
Poor baby.
No good. I have to get back. They still don't know anything about what's going on. If I turn back right now, I should still be able to make it.
You didn't though. Oh, yes. Go. Go. Oh, we're dying. We're dying. We are perishing. We are corroding away. I think faster and faster. Oh gosh.
I can't die here.
Honey. This music is epic though.
This is bad. I'm feeling worse and worse, and I'm still underwater.
Uh-oh.
I have to push.
You're almost there. No. Cloran! Yes! Thank you. If he'd have stayed in there any longer, I don't know what would have happened.
So, in other words, the trail you were following vanished, and you had no idea where Master Child could have gone. But there was also no obvious place for him to have disappeared to.
That's right. I tried my best to swim back, but I
Jeez.
had already put some distance between myself and the fortress, and I just couldn't find the strength to keep going. I probably passed out some time after that, and you know the rest.
Yeah, Cloran came and saved you.
But we also don't know why she just suddenly appeared at the fortress, or why she went out to save you.
Siegwin?
Miss Clorand, you say? I must go thank her in person.
Not right now.
You're still too weak for Monet. You can go after you've had some more rest.
Yes.
Miss Lynette is right. I believe Miss Clorand will stay here as a guest for another few days, so there's no need to hurry.
Good.
A guest? Then I can assume Risley was the one who invited her to come down here?
Maybe I do like Risley.
Ask His Grace about that. He'll be able to explain better than me.
Got it. I'll go talk to him.
Yeah, it's about time he actually told us what's going on. Wanna come with us, Liddy?
You stay with Romane. We'll go.
No, please go on without me. I don't want to leave just yet.
Of course. You don't want to leave Romane.
The logical part of my brain is aware that we're safe right now, but I still can't bring myself to leave. Both of you are just in danger.
That's true.
Understood. Then let's just sit together for a while.
In that case, I'll leave the infirmary to you. The Traveler and I are going to head out for now. As long as you stay in here, I don't think you'll be disturbed.
Thank you.
Jeez. Risley had, like, everything figured out. Go to the Duke's office. Jeez. I can't wait for... let me see. Jeez, that's a terrible crit ratio. This is crit rate. Jeez, glad I'm have that on for that crit ratio. I can't wait to land and play as the story. This is definitely the more intense part. Talk to Risley. Risley! What is going on? Explain.
Excuse me?
We're back.
I take it Mr. Fremenet's condition has stabilized?
I think so.
Of course. I wouldn't have left the infirmary otherwise.
I've been expecting those two, but might I inquire as to the purpose of your visit, Miss Siegewien?
I wanted to check up on Miss Cloran. How are you feeling?
Yeah, how are you? You went into the Primordial
Mostly
Sea.
fine, I think.
Or, well, you went into some...
If you don't mind, I'd like to perform another quick physical exam. It'll just take a few minutes.
All right. Thank you for looking out for me. I'll take my leave for now, then.
Alright, I think those two are probably gonna go to the infirmary.
Well, want to explain yourself, Risley?
Yes, please.
Of course, but I'm not partial to the word choice of explain. How about enlighten?
Please enlighten us as much as you'd like.
Where should I begin? How about you start by asking me any questions you have? You can start with whichever one you'd like to get answered the most.
Paimon will begin. Did you know about Lenny's goals from the very beginning?
Yeah.
No. I just knew they were Fatui operatives sent to the fortress by the Knave. As for their specific goals, I only figured those out as you made progress on your investigation.
You managed to monitor and stay ahead of them even though you didn't know what they were trying to do?
Jeez.
They came here with ulterior motives. I'm quite adept at discerning what that kind of behavior signals.
Why didn't you stop them?
Initially, I thought their goal was just to investigate Child's disappearance. Linny suggested that I had deliberately let him escape, but in truth, I didn't really do anything special to help or hinder him while he was here. Everything he did, from finding helpers to leaving this place, he did on his own. Of course, it's inevitable that the Knave would make a big deal out of her fellow Harbinger's unexplained disappearance. I'm also quite curious about where that Harbinger went. So I figured I might as well let the Fatui do their own investigative work. All I care about is the answer.
Alright.
So you were hoping Lenny's group would just do your work for you!
You make it sound like that's a bad thing. Unfortunately, things didn't go as planned. I assume that Fremenet has told you already, the ratio of primordial seawater around the fortress of Meripede is on the rise.
Yeah.
The Forbidden Zone has always been Linny's target, and you got roped into that investigation after running into him. I began to intervene out of concern for your safety, and also to prevent the fortress from becoming entangled in more irksome matters.
What is the Forbidden Zone? Tell us about it.
Are the rumors true? That you're also a former criminal?
Are they true? Tell us.
Why would you put it like that? Isn't staying here all day and serving as the manager of the fortress a kind of sentence unto itself? Another form of prison? I just happen to have some support from the rest of the inmates. That's all.
Oh, right. Paimon wanted to ask, who invited Cloran down here?
Yeah.
Me, of course. I paid her good mora to come down to the fortress for some field work.
Okay.
As a champion duelist, Miss Cloran could be considered to be an independent party. I needed to find an exceptionally capable person to help me get through the impending crisis.
I see.
And saving Fremenet was part of that crisis?
You can think of it like that, yes. Credit where credit is due, that boy is quite adept at diving. Had conditions not been as hostile as they were, he probably would have found the missing Harbinger already.
So the Forbidden Zone really exists? What's inside of it?
That's not something you should be asking after. Neuvillette only asked you to investigate Child's whereabouts. All I need to prove to you is that the Forbidden Zone had nothing to do with the Harbinger's disappearance. That should be clear now that you've spoken to Fremine.
But we've already uncovered that there's something wrong with the infirmary, and we've answered a bunch of questions that you threw at us. Isn't it about time that you answer our last question in return?
You make a compelling case. Do you really want to know the answer that badly?
Yes.
Yeah, Paimon really wants to know.
It's a big secret.
Even if the truth may not be pleasant?
Yes.
Follow me.
Okay. Follow Wriothesley. Oh? We're not leaving this room? Oh. Okay then.
There's a hidden door here? And a whole basement behind it? Huh. You're pretty good at hiding stuff, Wriothesley.
Yeah.
It seems you've forgotten just what kind of place the Fortress of Meripede is.
Ah, jeez. Alright. Down we go. Follow Wriothesley. Forbidden Zone. That's a door, isn't it? Or something like that.
Stand on the central plate.
Okay.
Wait, is there a secret mechanism or... Whoa!
Going down. Once everyone is taking their positions, it begins to slowly move downwards. Okay.
So, this is the Forbidden Zone? Honestly, for a place so well hidden, Paimon sure doesn't see anything special.
And that is...
What a huge door!
That's the Forbidden
There are
Zone.
3 such isolation gates in total. Generally speaking, I'm the only one who's allowed to go inside. Hence the name Forbidden Zone.
Yes.
Am I correct to assume you're going to run on back and tell your little Fatui friends everything?
No.
Well, Paimon wasn't thinking of keeping anything from them.
Well, I'd advise you wait until you've seen the whole truth of this place for yourself before deciding whether or not to tell them.
Okay. Keep exploring. Have we gone through one of the gates?
Huh. So there's a switch on the side.
Stand back.
Stand back, why? That's...
Whoa! They all just went up one by one!
What's that in the middle of the room?
Go on, have a look.
Follow Wriothesley and explore ahead. That is very... purple air. This room is really empty with nothing in here, which is quite strange on its own. There's also a device smack dab in the middle of the room, which looks like some kind of massive sluice gate.
I've been interested in what lies beyond that gate ever since I assumed leadership of the Fortress of Meripede. Of course, it would be unwise to recklessly open it, but it'd also be risky and negligent to simply ignore any potential danger that could be behind it. The readings on that dashboard have not budged since the day when I first laid eyes on this place. But over the past year, the needle has crept upwards from its original position, likely because some parameter it's been tracking has changed, if only infinitesimally. Normally I would have ignored it, but I happened to have some free time when I noticed it, so I investigated. Any guesses what the reading could be tracking?
It's the primordial seawater. These are both wrong.
Very reasonable guesses. I've considered both of those as well. Unfortunately, our dashboard is tracking something less ordinary.
It's tracking the amount of primordial
The temperature
seawater.
should vary with weather and climate changes, so for something that rarely shifts, the water pressure is more likely. We ran a few tests to increase the pressure from the outside, but the readings didn't change at all. Later on, a few more possibilities occurred to me, such as a potential connection with the primordial sea.
Exactly.
I began to make a few preparations based on that hypothesis. Over the past few days, the needle has moved again. With that, and the symptoms that Fremine displayed after leaving the fortress, I can now confidently conclude that the readings represent the concentration of primordial seawater in the seawater nearby.
The concentration of primordial seawater? But we're already under the sea!
And that is precisely the problem. We're at the bottom of the sea, and now we're surrounded by toxic seawater. Somehow, primordial seawater got mixed in, and the concentration is steadily rising.
Primordial seawater is continually leaking into the sea?
Yes, that's very likely.
Uh-oh.
Forget about the two of us! Not even Neuvillette knows where the primordial sea could be, much less where we could find and plug a leak. Oh.
We're on top of it.
Seems like you've figured
We're on top of the primordial sea, aren't we?
I believe the primordial sea lies directly beneath this sluice gate. For some reason, the primordial seawater levels have risen significantly, and it's now very close to us. The indicators are now red. Although the gate still stands, some primordial seawater has already leaked out and mixed into the sea around us.
Yeah.
If this continues, soon it will no longer be able to hold back the primordial sea at all.
If this gate falls, all of Fontaine will fall with it.
Yeah, you know what the legends say. If this place falls, then everyone in Fontaine will be turned into puddles in the span of a night.
Yeah.
But that's just too weird! Why would the Fortress of Meripede be built right above a sluice gate for the primordial sea?
Yeah.
Who built this place anyway?
Your expression tells me you think this might be part of a vast, complicated conspiracy. To be honest, you might find the actual answer may be exceedingly boring. It's just that the secret of the Forbidden Zone had been long forgotten by the nation before I rediscovered it with my research.
Oh.
There's no single founder of the Fortress of Meripede in any traditional sense. What we know about its history has been left to us by the people who used to live here. When the previous Hydro Archon, Egeria, ruled the land, all convicted criminals from Fontaine were exiled. The people drove the criminals away like a wolf pack chasing away the banished. The criminals received no sympathy of any kind from the people. They were exiled to the desolate seaside, where they experienced only pain, struggle, and the bone-chilling cold. Some of them began to repent, and prayed to the Hydro Archon, asking if there was still anything they could do. The Hydro Archon took pity on them, and said, "You may go guard my secret, deep underneath the waves." And so, leaning on the power of the Hydro Archon, they gathered underneath the sea and began to build a fortress. They became a community down there in the deeps, and over the years helped it to grow. As the number of exiles increased, more and more people joined the community. When the first group of exiles died, they left the yet unfinished fortress to their successors. The Hydro Archon continued to lend her support, allowing the fortress and what it stood for to continue growing ever larger. Before long, this dark underwater fortress became the sinner's only home.
Interesting.
And with that, the people here stopped referring to the fortress as a prison. They saw themselves as repenting sinners who would regain their freedom once they had sufficiently redeemed themselves. But as time went on, people also realized that the fortress was a lonely place. Once they had gotten used to life here, they could no longer feel comfortable living in the overworld. Once they had finished serving their sentences, some people left and some others chose to stay. They'd find some idle position and let their withered souls fade away with the ancient secrets of the past. After many, many centuries, few people still remember the reason for the fortress's founding. Now they just see it as an integral pillar of Fontainian society, as the place where criminals deserve to be sent. Now and again, researchers manage to break one law or another and live out their days in the fortress. I learned all this from an elderly historian. Everyone else just thought he'd made it all up.
But now you know every part of that history is true.
Jeez.
Indeed. That's just as the prophecy says. If this gate fails, then everyone will be dissolved into the sea.
I will tell you what I remember of the prophecy for those who have forgotten. I'm not sure exactly when it began, but a prophecy has been circulating around Fontaine. The people will all be dissolved into the waters, and only the Hydro Archon will remain, weeping on her throne. Okay. What? Okay. I'm trying to see what exactly it was. Jeez. Okay. Life in Fontaine, blah 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 blah. I can't. It's not in any of these. Languages, politics. It's not in these. Life in Fontaine. What? Where was it? Okay, what is the prophecy of Fontaine? Okay, I'm going to look up the previous Archon quest. As light rain falls without reason, sure. And then go Prelude of Blanchoir and Noirchar. A Soloist's Prologue. Cool. Prophecy. Okay. I'm not sure exactly when it began, but a prophecy has been circulating around Fontaine. It says that every person in Fontaine is born with sin. No matter how the nation of justice holds trial after trial, this sin cannot be absolved. Until one day, the water levels in Fontaine will rise, and the sinful people will slowly be drowned. In the end, the people will all be dissolved into the waters, and only the Hydro Archon will remain, weeping on her throne. Only then will the sins of the people of Fontaine be washed away. Fontaine is dark, man. It's dark. Hold on, I can, hold on. I can do that. I'll turn that down because I know it can be very loud.
I'm not sure exactly when it began,
Please
but a
turn it down
prophecy
more.
has been circulating around Fontaine. It says that every person in Fontaine is born with sin. No matter how the nation of justice holds trial after trial, this sin cannot be absolved. Until one day, the water levels in Fontaine will rise, and the sinful people will slowly be drowned. In the end, the people will all be dissolved into the waters, and only the Hydro Archon will remain, weeping on her throne. Will the sins of the people of Fontaine be washed away?
Okay, I'm replaying that last one because I cut it mid-sentence.
In the end, the people will
all be dissolved into the waters, and only the Hydro Archon will remain, weeping on her throne.
Only then will the sins of the people of Fontaine be washed away.
And there you have it. Alright, I'm Genshin now. Do you believe in prophecies?
To be frank, not really. But sadly, that hasn't stopped this prophecy from proving all too accurate.
Yeah.
Prophecies are troublesome things. Just hearing one will create the first wave of panic. Seeing signs of it will bring about the second, and actually witnessing it in real time, the third.
So, as the Duke of Meripide, what do you plan to do about it?
Let's go somewhere else. I want to show you something.
Okay. We gotta close these doors behind us. There's still a lot in the trailer that we haven't seen.
This is it.
Oh.
Your
Hello.
Grace, perfect timing. The results from our last round of experiments have...
Wait, Jurier, he's not alone.
Huh? Lorvine and Jurier?
No need to panic, you two. I've already told them about our plan.
You haven't,
What?
though.
After you warned us not to tell a single soul about any of this?
I'm skeptical as well. Are you sure they are trustworthy?
The results speak for themselves, don't they? These two may already know more than you could ever imagine.
All right then, if your grace insists.
They seem harmless enough, so I'll trust them for now.
Alright.
Well, how about some reintroductions? This is Jurier, one of the highest-ranked researchers from the Fontaine Research Institute. He used to work under Edwin. I trust that you've heard of Edwin?
Ed who?
He's the one who blew the whole institute sky high. Everyone knew he was a bit crooked in the head, but you're not a local, so I guess it's possible for you not to have heard of him.
Okay.
Edwin's main areas of research were archium and gravimeters. As his assistant, Jurier is quite familiar with them as well. I hired him to be my technical consultant.
Alright.
You want to blow up the fortress of Meripede?
Ah, what a lovely idea. I'm already imagining it in my head.
What?
Gotta admit, I'm tempted as well.
What?
Guys, focus! Focus!
Huh? Why?
That taskmaster over there is Miss Lorvine, and is also one of my technical consultants. While Jurier used to be Edwin's assistant, she used to be Jurier's assistant.
Ooh, are they together?
Was that really necessary?
See, everyone keeps asking this question. Are you sure you're not a couple and just using your work as a convenient cover?
Oh my gosh.
Your Grace, I am not in a relationship with this man.
If I dated her, I'd officially be madder than Edwin.
Oh my gosh.
Jeez, forget I said anything then. Follow me.
Alright. This is the door we saw.
There's another door that goes right up.
What's there?
Your constant amazement makes it seem like the fortress can do anything.
But Paimon really thinks everything's super cool.
It is pretty cool. Is this just a normal room?
Well, let's spice it up a bit. And here you go.
What? This is...
What a huge ship? This is also a production zone that Paimon's never seen before. What's going on?
How much do you know about Fontainian history?
Not too much.
Not much at all.
Yeah.
Well, then maybe you haven't heard the story of ancient Lemuria. To give you a quick rundown, Fontaine used to be ruled by the Lemurian dynasty.
Oh?
According to legend, the Lemurian king Remus came to this land
Remus?
after being inspired by divine revelation and found the seer Sibila, who
Huh.
had taken on the form of a golden bee. Taking the golden bee with him and riding on a huge ship, the Fortuna, he created his nation above the surging waves. He called his nation Lemuria, and used the Fortuna to incessantly search for new tribes and islands, calling on them to join his empire.
Huh.
There's a ship in this story too?
Yeah.
Where there's water, there'll be ships. People believe that hope can always be found at the end of a voyage.
Do you
Alright.
believe that too?
To a point, I think. As you've already seen, I have a whole factory's worth of labor, materials, and technology at my disposal. Certainly can't hurt to give it a try.
Jeez.
So the moment I began to speculate that the primordial sea might lie underneath the gate, I also began this project.
Were you inspired by the legendary Fortuna?
Maybe. Fontainians need something to hold on to cope with the impending disaster.
This is a plan for the ages.
Were the workers to find out the truth behind this ship, riots would destroy the fortress faster than any catastrophe. As the fortress's administrator, I'd never make such a reckless call.
Yeah.
Alright, that's enough talking for now. I'll need another 3 cups of tea to soothe my throat. Do you have any other questions?
What is...
Seems like you're good.
What is the...
Come on, I'll
shit?
take you
So...
back.
I'm kinda confused. What is the ship for? To get out of Fontaine or something? Huh? Jeez. Oh.
I'll leave you here for now.
Okay, thanks.
Oh, thank you so much.
No worries. But don't forget, it's up to you whether or not you want to share what you just saw. What you do from here on out will likely affect those 3 as well.
he means that my actions will now decide the next steps in Linny's group takes. In other words, if I want to tell Linny the truth, I must make him understand that we cannot afford excessive conflict right now.
Yeah, we'll put a lot of thought into it for sure.
Yeah, we will.
Great. I look forward to what happens next.
Me too. Secret of the Blue Water. Oh, jeez, it's late now. Alright. At the very least, I'm gonna be right back. Switch back. We're back. Cool. Alrighty. Whew. Here we go. Return to the infirmary. What do we tell them? Do we tell them anything? Surely the Archon quest doesn't just end next version.
We're back!
If it does, there's gotta
Welcome
be a whole lot more.
Do you want a cup of tea?
Right?
How can you be so much like Risley, always drinking tea?
Huh. Actually, now that you mention it, I just remembered something now.
Oh?
While I was sedated, I could still barely hear two people talking next to me. They were discussing everything, from the leaves, to the water, and even the teacups themselves.
Must have been Risley and Sijwin.
Probably.
Yeah, I heard one male voice and one female, so it should have been the two of them. They really were just talking about brewing tea.
I really can't make sense of this place.
So, Traveler, Paimon, were you able to learn anything from Risley?
Yeah, he explained everything.
Yeah.
Very well. Then, would you mind checking your answers against my speculations?
Only he sounds a lot more like his old self.
Yeah, I took the time to rest, so I'm feeling a lot more relaxed now.
That's good.
Nobody else is around, and Miss Sijwin is also busy with something or other. So let's just talk here.
She's busy with Cloran.
All right, then I'll posit my theories. I asked myself 3 questions. Firstly, why was Fremine affected by the primordial seawater? It was because he dove into the sea. My theory is, the long-lost primordial sea is probably very close to the fortress of Meripede.
You're right about that?
Ooh, he's good. He got that right on the first try.
Yeah.
That's our Linny.
Secondly, Risley's attitude changed dramatically during the course of our stay here. He ignored us completely at first, then suddenly roadblocked us. Why? I spent quite a long time thinking about this. If he has been monitoring the Fatui since the very beginning, he probably ignored us at first because he was hoping we could find Master Child for him.
Mm-hmm.
What's more, the Fortress of Meripede is not part of Fontaine's court system, nor does it report to Udex Nervulet. Risley is basically the king of a no-man's land.
Yeah.
As long as the fortress doesn't do anything about Master Child's disappearance, Father can use it to pressure the Fontaine authorities. And while the two factions are pitted against each other, Risley will be free to move between the parties of interest. If I had to guess, he probably has something that he's working on himself. It's likely related to the secret of the infirmary, but I just can't think of what it could be.
His grasp of the big picture is amazing.
You're super smart.
Thanks so much. Then finally, there's the last question.
Alright. What was
If
it?
Risley does have a plan, what could it be? All I know for now is that his plan probably has something to do with the changing nature of the seawater. He's even gotten Cloran to help him out. That can't be the full extent of what he's doing. There's probably a secret passageway behind the block in the infirmary, and there's something big in the fortress that most people here never get to see. He has a bargaining chip, and it could be important enough for Father to deal with him directly. I don't have enough information, so I have no idea what his chip might be. But let me guess. You have the last piece of the puzzle.
You're right about that. After some deliberation, you share the information you just learned with Linny and company. While sharing what you saw, you emphasize that this is not time for disputes, and this takes matters very seriously in something.
I can't believe it.
The sea will engulf everyone. Just like the prophecy said.
Could Risley have wanted to meet Father to figure out a way to deal with this crisis? If you remember, I once mentioned that Father sees the House of the Hearth as her base of operations, and she truly wants to resolve the crisis. But how could Risley have known that?
Or perhaps he didn't know, and just wanted to bring Father over to his side? Which could be why he said he just wanted to negotiate.
I'm not entirely
that
sure.
Makes sense to me. I understand your concerns as well, Traveler. I'll figure out a way to pass this on to our father. No matter what, we're on your side.
Alright.
The two of you have already aided us far too much. We probably wouldn't be standing here right now if not for you. If you ever need anything else going forward, please come to the House of the Hearth at any time.
Okay.
Though you may not share the sentiment, after all that we've gone through together, the three of us basically see you as family now.
Kind of hard to believe Hermione sees that, but
You have my gratitude.
sure. Hermione's just, he's kind of been there
really
until
mattered.
now.
And thank you for sharing the secrets of the fortress with us. We didn't think you were going to do it.
Why are you being so formal all of a sudden?
Don't mention it. We can work together again if necessary.
Given your strength, you might not need our help at all. But if you are ever in danger, we will try our best to protect you.
I appreciate that.
Aw, the sound of that makes Paimon feel all warm and safe inside.
What was that?
Paimon's hungry.
You've done so much already. Go get some food.
Alright.
Then we'll catch you guys another time.
Jeez,
I feel like I should try to become someone more capable of helping.
You've done a
You're
lot.
incredibly helpful. Lenny thinks so too.
Yeah.
So
You
do
two are
I.
always telling me not to push myself, but aren't you just like that as well?
Jeez, go to the cafeteria. Ooh, I don't know where I want to end this. I don't know how much is left. I don't know how much is this and how much is gonna be story quests, how much of the trailer is Archon quests, how much is story quests, and how much is all a lie.
It's time for dinner. Welfare meals now being served in the coupon cafeteria.
Come on, let's go pick up ours as well.
Oh, I see you in.
Traveler and Paimon, over here.
We've already made friends with people, with so many people.
And I'm taking the opportunity to prepare Miss Cloran's dinner as well.
Cool.
Huh. You're right. She's actually sitting in the fortress cafeteria. What would you like to eat?
Huh? We can choose?
Yep, you can. I've already talked to our chef, Mr. Wolsey. It's all on me today, so you can get whatever you'd like.
Then I'll have the tastiest stuff you have to offer.
Me too. Don't forget Paimon.
I'll take tasty over big.
No problem. Just leave it to me.
After a while, the meals, Siegrin, unlike basically luck, these are bursting with flavor. She some drinks over. She insists that Grizzly's also a fan. The drinks taste terrible, however, they help you calm down and relax.
So delicious.
Amazing. Free dinner are the absolute best.
Is this how it feels to be freeloaders? Wait a second. We did do plenty of work after all.
That is true.
Feeling full yet? How's the food?
It's amazing.
Delicious.
Exquisite, thank you.
I'm so glad to see you all so happy. Oh, see, the expression on your face just now? The muscle here just moved, which suggests that you're feeling quite relaxed at the moment. Siegween, do you do this to help your patients or to better understand human beings?
Both, maybe.
A bit of both, I suppose. I'm a Melazine, which means I'm very different from human beings. I must know what you're thinking if I
I
want
don't
to
know
take
if
good
she's full
care of you.
Melazine or half Melazine, half human.
You're really good at taking care of people. Even though you're so short, you still talk and act like an older sister.
You're about the same size.
Really? You remind
You might be smaller.
Older sister? That's great to hear.
Oh.
Oh, and what did you mean back in Risley's office? When you said that you were protecting Linny and his siblings as well?
Yeah.
Oh, that. I just asked His Grace to look out for those children, especially that diver boy. I was getting a bit worried after hearing that something was wrong with the water.
Yeah.
Thankfully, Glorand is very strong and managed to save him in the nick of time. His Grace also sealed the pipes after Glorand left, to make sure that Linny wouldn't impulsively chase after his brother. Although the path was blocked, we still stationed some guards there to stop anyone from approaching. They were instructed to only open the door once Miss Glorand had returned. Oh, and I was keeping an eye on Mr. Linny as well. We had to press him, but we couldn't allow him to be in any real danger.
Okay.
You were all super considerate and really thought everything through.
Yeah.
It's just what we do down here at the fortress. At least this has been His Grace's style for as long as he's been the leader.
Yeah, alright.
Oh, I really wish Monsieur Nervula would come down here more often too. I feel like he'd like it here, with all the darkness and chaos.
But that doesn't make sense at all. It's hard to imagine Neuvillette outside of his office. That face, though.
Get a good night's rest, you two. You both worked very hard.
Thanks. I need to rest IRL. Return to the dormitories to rest. Jeez, do I keep going? I want to keep going. Oh. Glorand? Hello. Hi. You're standing up.
Glorand!
Ah, it's you two.
How's dinner?
It's all right. Miss Sijwin really put in a lot of effort.
Yeah.
So we heard that Risley invited you to come down to help, and you saved Fremonade too. You sure work super fast.
Yeah.
Oh, it was child's play.
Still, Paimon didn't know even champion duelists could take on side jobs.
Yeah, me neither.
And why aren't you eating with Sijwin and the Duke? Won't you get bored eating by yourself?
Miss Sijwin was with you, and the Duke has business of his own.
Alright.
Actually, didn't Navia say that you went out for dinner with her as well?
Yeah. First time in a long time.
Oh.
First time in a long time? So you mean you've gone out to dinner with her in the past?
In the past, yes. You seem to be enjoying yourselves here.
This all thanks to Neuvillette. This is technically a work trip for us too.
Things will be getting messy at the fortress soon. Don't run around unnecessarily.
Oh gosh. Great. Just great. I want to keep going, but also if I can walk there and stand there without initiating the quest, I will stop. But if I walk there and it starts the quest, I'm continuing, clearly. Jeez. I just want to keep going. But it's also getting so late, and I probably shouldn't keep going. Oh, started the quest. Keep going.
So much is happening. Paimon just feels absolutely exhausted now that she's finally relaxed.
Same.
Paimon's super sleepy. Are you sleepy too?
Yeah, I'm also getting there. In real life. Wow, she really immediately fell asleep.
Delicious. Paimon wants seconds for free.
Good night. That was adorable.
Out of my way! Get out of my way! What happened? Why is everyone running? No idea, but something must have happened. Stop asking!
Uh-oh.
Who's yelling?
Uh-oh. What's that sound? Paimon, wake up. We need to go out and see what's going on. You look like you're dead there. Uh-oh.
What happened? Why is everyone running around? Hey, what are you doing?
No time to explain, mate. Goodbye.
Hey, wait! What's wrong with these people? They won't even talk to us.
They're here! There you are!
Yes?
Oh, thank goodness!
Huh? Can you explain to us?
Laveroon, do you know what happened here?
Please tell us.
We came here especially to inform you. Something seems to have gone terribly wrong just now. His Grace is telling everyone to evacuate and get out of here.
Uh-oh.
Laveroon was saying you two are new here and you don't have many friends, so you might slip through the cracks. Haven't you heard all the stories like that? An evacuation is successfully completed, yet you only find out once you do a head count that 1 or 2 people are missing.
Wait,
Yeah.
what, you're the one who brought that up? Why is it suddenly my idea?
Hey, shut up!
Okay, whatever. The point is, you should come with us.
You said His Grace said to evacuate outwards?
Yeah, he said to get as far away as possible, upwards and outwards.
Then that means whatever happened must have happened down below. Oh no. Isn't that gate at the very bottom?
Oh no, it can't be that thing!
No way.
Whoa, wait, what? What? Hey, where are you going?
We have to go find the Duke! You two just go and get out! Go on without us!
Hey! Be careful!
We'll be careful, but this is probably primordial water.
Please evacuate upwards and outwards, upwards and outwards. If you're already at the topmost layer, then try to move as far outwards as possible.
Oh jeez. There are actually people running around.
Attention! Please evacuate upwards and outwards, upwards and outwards. If you're already at...
Wriothesley? Wriothesley? Explain. Please. Uh-oh. This is open, that's not a good sign.
They're here.
Just like I said.
Uh-oh. It's going to blow.
You're just in time. But be ready to run.
Uh-oh. Don't get hit, Wriothesley. That won't hold it for long. Run!
Three, two, one.
This won't hold it for long. Find Neuvillette. Tell him the defenses are about to collapse.
Then what will happen to you?
Until he arrives, we're the last line of defense.
What can Electro do against this?
The gate. How long do you think it'll hold?
That depends on us.
Jeez. I can't end here. Jeez. I can't wait to watch Landon play this. Take this moment to calm down.
Neuvillette, why are you here?
Traveler, I need you to head to the Opera House immediately. Farina will soon be meeting with the knave there. You must protect Farina, and make sure she doesn't spend too much time alone with her.
Okay, you can explain everything else to me later.
Will do. You have my sincerest gratitude.
Neuvillette, are you going down? Neuvillette better be going down. I swear. Jeez. Alright. Farina, we're coming to your rescue. Oh boy. Oh jeez. I'm not sure I like this.
Look, there are a ton of Fatui and Palais Mermonia people over there. The knave is probably here already. We need to hurry.
For real.
Are you two the traveler in Paimon? Monsieur Neuvillette has left instructions. Please follow me. Though I'm sure he's already explained, this should be a mostly cordial conversation, unlikely to give rise to violence. But it would be most appreciated if you could protect Lady Farina to the best of your abilities.
I will do my best. Jeez. Oh boy. Very tense right now. Hello.
Oh, so you two are the honored guests Miss Farina mentioned.
Yes.
Of course! How could they not attend a meeting such as this? I must always have 2 or more guests at my dessert table. Otherwise, the occasion would be too lonely and unbecoming of my station.
Okay.
It is my pleasure to make your acquaintance, traveler. I have heard much of your accomplishments. I am the Knave, one of the 11 Fatui Harbingers.
Right. We know this. So this is the Knave, the head of the House of the Hearth, and the Linny siblings' father. The Linny siblings. Pleasure to meet you too.
I've already prepared seats for you. Come.
I didn't finish reading that, did I?
Perhaps you two are unaware of how Miss Farina and I do things. You see, we actually recently agreed to get together for tea when we had the time. See this? This is a limited type of confectionery that Miss Farina simply adores. There are only 16 slices sold every day. Here, why don't you and Paimon have a taste?
She seems friendly enough, but that can't be all there is to her. The Knave is a force to be reckoned with. I should be very cautious around her. Yeah, because she's the 4th of the 11.
Traveler, what do you think of this cake?
It's quite tasty, and I think Paimon agrees too.
That's good to hear. So what Child said was on the mark after all. You do share a taste in desserts with Farina and I.
Wait, Child should have no reason to have said something like that.
I wonder how he's doing nowadays. You must have heard, right? He's suddenly gone missing. I'm really worried about his safety, you know. Here's to hoping that he's an excellent swimmer.
I have faith in his abilities.
Since we're talking about him, I feel like I should add something. His martial prowess really looked certainly pretty impressive, yeah.
Farina looks quite nervous. There must be some kind of bad blood between her and the Knave.
Oh, So you're also familiar with his aptitude for fighting, Miss Farina. Oh, right. I almost forgot. Child was subdued by Eudex Neuvillette right in front of you. Against ordinary people, my colleague would never be on the back foot. But alas, he just never imagined he'd run into such a person. I must express my admiration for Monsieur Neuvillette.
I managed to find a few leads on his whereabouts.
Coming from you, that's not surprising at all.
But I thought you would be happier to hear the news.
Of course, but it's still a bit of a shame. You see, I would have been far happier had I received this news somewhat earlier. As you well know, a long time has passed since Child disappeared.
Yes. But to be fair, no one knows what happened to him. Only he does.
Well, in any case, there's no need to worry. We know for sure that Child is still alive.
Oh. And just how do you know that?
Because we found evidence that proved he left the Fortress of Meripede.
And where did he go after leaving the fortress?
That we don't know. Oh no, Paimon's statement just left us wide open.
The Fortress of Meripede lies deep beneath the waves. Unless he pranced right out of the main gate, he must have had to swim for it. Do you have any proof that he surfaced safely?
We do not. But there was also no evidence that he's been injured or killed.
Ah, that is good news at least. His sister Tonya sent a letter to Fontaine not too long ago. Since he was unfortunately unavailable, I picked it up on his behalf.
This is so tense.
Do you have any idea how he usually writes back to his family? Dear Tonya, your letter made me feel like we were still enjoying our time in Snezhnaya together. I'm currently admiring the scenery on the streets in front of the Opera House. Is it something like that?
He's turning up the pressure. I'm not sure if I'll be able to convince her, but I can at least try to distract her from Farina. That sounds good to me, yes?
All letters tend to follow the same few formats anyway, right? As long as the contents are accurate, it doesn't matter so much how it's written or how it's worded.
Hold on. The water in the teacup is shaking.
Uh-oh.
I suppose this is also a sign of things to come, Miss Farina.
Huh? I don't quite understand what you're trying to say.
Me either.
Have we entered into the next stage of the prophecy?
Yes. Yes, we have. Yes. I hate to tell you we have. Oh, so this isn't from his story quest. Okay, that's fun. That's nice. That's good.
My thanks to you both. I will take it from here.
He's the Eudex.
Sure you don't need a hand?
Quite sure.
Wow. So, what's your secret, huh? Let me guess. Nah, who knows? Maybe it's just your sense of responsibility.
Okay.
Sounds about right.
It's about to burst. Neuvillette. Be ready. Jeez. Oh.
The day may come when the prophecy is fulfilled and the waters burst forth. But it is not this day. This ancient power could easily obliterate an entire race. A tsunami of fury would unleash endless catastrophe.
Oh boy.
The sentence is too severe. Forgive me for overruling it.
Jeez. Oh, that was intense and tense and everything. Deep breaths, everybody. Deep breaths.
All right. Seems like the problem inside has been suppressed.
Let me guess. We're safe for now.
Indeed. But only for now.
I win this bet. You owe me a present.
Very well. It was indeed just as you said.
You made a bet?
We made a bet on the size of your entourage. Cloran thought you wouldn't come down by yourself.
I figured you would have at least brought a few people along for appearance's sake. It appears I underestimated just how confidential the mission was.
Shouldn't you have gotten used to confidential missions by now? That's just how the courts operate.
Yeah.
So what gift must the loser give? Tea?
He already has tons of tea in his office. I'm thinking about a set of legal codices.
That wouldn't happen to be a dig at my lack of legal awareness, would it?
Well, I'm sure His Grace doesn't consider the fortress to be outside the law.
I was under the impression the residents of a place like this would be uninterested in the legal codices.
That was obviously a joke. Anyway, you've still got some unfinished business to attend to in the overworld, correct?
No need to stay here if you have a pressing matter. We all know you can't leave Palais Mermonia for long.
Thank you.
Alright.
I hope everything went smoothly with the Fatui Harbinger.
You might want to check on us. I'd check on us. But I'm also us, so...
I must say, we've spent long enough playing house. Miss Farina, as the Hydro Archon, I am sure you understand the exact meaning of the phenomenon we just witnessed. Or should I say, that's what I originally thought. But looking at your expression, was I wrong? And you haven't a clue?
What are you trying to say?
Jeez.
At this point, I don't think there's any more need to speak as diplomatic representatives. Allow me to speak to you now as just a Fontanian. You know the prophecy by heart, and also that every part of it is being proven true. Yet, here you are, relaxing, drinking tea, and eating desserts as if it's all nothing more than a few stray bugs in your garden. Do you really think that's acceptable? The prophecy's hanging above our necks like a guillotine. Every faction is looking for a way to either avert the disaster or save their own. Even the orphans of the House of the Heart have devoted everything to saving their homeland.
That's true.
But you... It beggars belief just how nonchalant and carefree you have been. From the very beginning, you, the god Focalor, you have utterly failed to take action.
You're wrong. I've never ignored the prophecy, nor have I just been passing the time in self-indulgence. Retract your accusation and stop doubting the wisdom of the gods with such absurd conjectures.
I am not alone in my doubts, you know. All the children of Fontaine may be harboring the exact same thoughts right now. Oh, great Hydro Archon. How are you going to save them? Save us? How are the people you've sworn to protect supposed to survive in a land that will soon disappear beneath the waves?
I have my ways, and I've been working on them for all this time. Even if you look down upon me, you have no right to judge me. Fontaine will be saved. Even if I still cannot see the true future right now, as long as I continue on as I am, I will be
Jeez,
able
we
to
are
hold my
very
head
separated
up
right
high.
now. Farina's not acting like her usual self. She's actually seriously refuting the knave's accusations. She means what she says. She's not putting on a front.
Then I ask you, Miss Farina, just what have you been working on? Where can we see it, and what is it doing to help?
So was that all a lie? Or can she really not tell us? She was so full of conviction and confidence just now. Now she's deflated like a popped balloon.
My machinations are just like the prophecy itself. They will only reveal themselves at the fated time. It is just that beings like yourselves are unable to perceive them as of yet.
Does it have anything to do with what we saw?
I see. As a god, the proof of your labor always lies beyond prying mortal eyes. Allow me to be so bold as to ask another way. Would it be possible for you to tell us the parts of your plan that are not confidential? Such as your emergency response plan for the impending disaster?
An emergency response plan?
Oh, that look in your eyes. Have you not even prepared one of those?
The emergency response plan is also strictly confidential.
Then allow me to jog your memory. Miss Farina, what is the purpose of your Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal? And what do you plan to do with the massive amounts of indemnitium that has accumulated over the years?
Jeez, this is getting very tense.
The Oratrice? It's just like it appears to be.
So you also have no idea. If I'm not mistaken, someone's using it to prepare for something. But unfortunately, it would seem that someone is not you, Miss Farina. I first caught wind of this when Linny tried to investigate the Oratrice in the Opera House. You see, even just getting close to the core contaminated him with an extremely large amount of indemnitium.
Oh.
But even if that had nothing to do with you, then what could you possibly be working on, oh great Hydro Archon? Oh, right. I almost forgot. Udex Nouvillette is not at the tea party with us today. Miss Farina, I suppose you must have ordered him away to take care of some troublesome
don't like
business.
this.
Yeah, yes, that's exactly right. Please keep it a secret for me.
Of course I will. Although, I must say, Miss Farina, you seem quite insecure without the Udex by your side. Oh, very well. Let's stop that conversation here. There are still a few slices of cake left, so please, help yourselves, everyone.
Jeez. These aren't topics I can speak about. I don't even know what Nouvillette's task was. If I had to guess, he probably went down to deal with the surging primordial sea. But can he really deal with it all by himself? And is Farina being truthful or not?
Traveler, I heard that you were recently commissioned to handle a few matters on behalf of the Udex. Why don't you take an extra slice of cake? Those who work hard deserve gratitude and praise.
Well, why, thank you.
You too, Paimon.
Thank you. Paimon will take you up on that offer.
The knave proceeds to change the topic and bring up less significant matters. Somber feeling is still in everyone's hearts.
Oh, Paimon's super full. That cake was great.
For real.
If it's on my tea table, it must be of the highest quality. Yes, and we must thank the knave for bringing these over as well.
You're
Yes,
welcome.
thanks.
I'm sure the cake also felt greatly honored to be featured at Miss Farina's table. And I was merely catering to Miss Farina's tastes, seeking a chance to chat over tea.
Jeez.
It is getting late. Why don't we call it a day? There are still a few matters that I need to take care of, so I must take my leave now.
Very well. We'll end it here.
Goodbye.
Mind seeing me off, Traveler? We could use the opportunity to discuss Child before I must be on my way.
Of course.
Paimon's coming too.
Are you sure you're alright?
The tea party turned out to be even more difficult than I'd imagined.
Jeez.
Why are you looking at me like that? Is something the matter? If there's nothing urgent, then I shall be retiring for now.
Okay. Follow. Where are we going? Okay, these doors are going to open for us, aren't they? Yeah, okay. I didn't know that. That's a room just right there. Jeez. Didn't know that. Haven't had to do any fighting yet. But I'm not sure if that's gonna last at all.
I'm glad that you were willing to come with me. Of course, Child was just an excuse. I have no interest in your dealings with him.
That's what Paimon thought.
What do you want to say?
You lent your aid to the children of the House of the Hearth. As their father, I would like to express my gratitude.
I didn't think that's what you wanted. That's what you wanted to talk about.
Do I look like an irresponsible father to you? The House of the Hearth is very important to me. You should know that I care deeply about my children.
Oh, is there nothing else you wanted to say?
That was all. Formal topics should be discussed in formal settings, and informal topics in informal settings.
Okay.
I know you just returned from the fortress of Meripede. Relax. I have no intention of trying to get anything out of you. Linny, Lynette, and Fremine are still there, and I trust their judgment and abilities.
Cool.
They've all been working very hard and have always done all they can to fight back against anyone who tried to stop them. Especially Linny.
You mean Wriothesley. He's a tricky one to deal with. It's unfortunate that Linny's so eager to prove himself that he can't learn to rely on others. Including me.
That is kind of true.
And you can just consider this a bit of idle gossip, but what's your impression of Furina?
I like her.
You are outside of our disputes, and the freest person in all of Fontaine, able to move around most easily. Allow me to share my perspective with you.
And that's everything that happened during the trial. Master Child was declared guilty and immediately transported to the Fortress of Meripede.
Didn't he say he was coming here on vacation? Does he not feel an ounce of shame for all the trouble he has caused? Forget it. He did give us an opportunity.
Oh?
I will be meeting someone shortly.
Do you require help with any preparations?
No need. I will take care of it myself.
Interesting.
I need to meet with Furina, the Hydro Archon. She is at the heart of Fontaine. But what's fascinating about her is that she often seems more like a celebrity than a working Archon.
That's true.
Oh, come over here, you little critter, you.
I think I've already... Have I? I don't know. That's Arlecchino, isn't it? Oh, jeez.
You dare to run from me? Stop right this instant!
My goal is just to discover the location of the Gnosis. But I didn't expect the chance to approach Furina to
Where
be
is the
handed on a
Gnosis?
silver platter.
I don't think we know.
This is so easy, it's actually making me a bit suspicious. Anything left unguarded is usually just bait. But no one will blame someone for taking the bait. After all, from the moment it was attached to the hook, the bait is meant to be sacrificed.
Jeez. Uh-oh.
It's just as I guessed in the second before I struck. The Hydronosis is not currently held by the Archon.
No.
In fact, this Archon doesn't seem like a god at all. And I sense that she's under some kind of curse.
Oh?
Who are you?
fear in her pupils is genuine. So perhaps she's not bait after all. Either way, targeting her has lost all meaning. I left the scene with ease. Nobody came looking for me, and nobody could serve as a witness to my near assassination of Focalor. I suspect even Farina dares not mention this incident to anyone. Not long after,
almost
my
died.
informants confirmed what I had guessed. After returning to her quarters, Farina quietly cried alone. She was so scared that she could not sleep that night, nor could she even
that could
bring
be what we
herself to
heard in the
eat her
fountain.
cake. There's no doubt that there's something wrong with her. I began to entertain the possibility that she is not the true Hydro Archon. Perhaps Eudex Neuvillette is actually the genuine article. I have to
don't
find
think so,
the
though.
Gnosis. If the Neuvillette hypothesis is correct, he is probably in possession of it. Alternatively, it might have been hidden in a place that's hard for
I don't
ordinary
think it's
people to
Neuvillette.
access.
Yes, Father.
Jeez.
My dear children, please speak.
News from the fortress of Meripede. Master Child has gone missing. On top of that, the contacts and guards we bribed at the fortress have all gone quiet as well.
Probably the handiwork of that Ridesley.
Yeah.
I'm afraid so.
This is a good opportunity. The value of a Harbinger is much higher than most would imagine. We now have an excuse to exert diplomatic pressure on the Fontaine authorities.
Jeez.
Set up a meeting for me. I would like to meet the Hydro Archon and Eudex Neuvillette.
Neuvillette.
Oh, and I have an additional mission for you three.
Get yourselves imprisoned.
Yes, Father. Tartaglia's disappearance was not a part of my plan, but I can use it to make a breakthrough. With this as my excuse, I can ask for an official audience and continue my investigation of Farina and Eudex Neuvillette. The initiative belongs to the House of the Hearth. My wish to investigate the fortress of Meripede will be a front. Linny and his group will be responsible for the actual intelligence gathering.
Okay. Whew. That's a breath I didn't know I was holding. Jeez. Oh.
You should know the rest. Linny's group is quite close to you, so they wouldn't have hidden anything from you.
You attacked the Hydro Archon?
It wouldn't mean anything, even if you shouted it from the rooftops. After all, even Farina herself is still pretending that nothing of that sort ever happened.
That's true.
Alright then.
I've now had 2 chances to enjoy tea with Farina. I have to say, the leadership of Fontaine is even more inscrutable than I had imagined. I once surmised that Eudex Neuvillette must be the Hydro Archon, but now, that doesn't seem right to me either.
Yeah. I don't know. How did you come to that conclusion, though?
I am a servant of Her Majesty the Tsaritsa. Over my years of service, I've learned how a real Archon conducts and carries themselves. Whether Eudex Neuvillette or Farina, neither fits the bill. It's hard to imagine either of them as the Archon.
Jeez.
Of course, that is all just how I feel.
You
Gut
probably wouldn't
feelings
think
often
that
do not require
Venti,
justification.
Zhongli
It is, however,
With
quite
Archons
amusing to
either.
me that after all my years working in intelligence gathering, I've come to realize I am at a complete loss regarding the identity of the god of the land of my birth. Don't you think Fontaine is quite intriguing?
Yeah.
A catastrophe looms, yet many secrets have yet to rise to the surface. It looks like Fontainians will have no choice but to save themselves.
Yeah.
Ultimately,
well,
though, one must survive in order to do anything else. Should the need arise, I would be happy to cooperate with you.
Okay.
You don't need to commit to anything right now, of course. I have a feeling that the situation will continue to evolve, and as your name is often connected with noble deeds, I'm sure we will work together someday.
Okay. Neuvillette?
He certainly returned quickly. You must want to catch up with each other, so I'll leave you to him.
Jeez. It didn't go very well.
Neuvillette, is it over?
For now, yes. But this issue will prove quite thorny in the long term. I'm concerned that sooner or later the prophesized events will occur. Thank you for protecting Furina.
Maybe ask what happened down there?
To put it simply, I used my power to force back the Primordial Sea and reseal the sluice gate.
That's what happened on our side. You count the happenings of the Tea Party to Neuvillette.
So as expected, the knave has turned up the pressure on Furina. She's trying to feel her out, though I'm still unsure as to her motives.
Can I ask you some questions?
Permission granted.
You have enough power to force back the Primordial Sea. Does this mean you have some deeper connection with the Hydro Archon?
Whoa. It can't be that you're the real Hydro Archon, right? But that's just a speculation on our part, though.
Yeah.
You can't tell us? Then that's okay. We can talk about something else. We won't try to force you. You guys in Fontaine are super strange.
If by the phrase, you guys, you are referring to Furina and I, then although I'm not sure just what you are trying to imply, I must clarify that I do not share her positions on a multitude of topics.
What did you What did you sense in the forces of Meripede? Did you manage to protect those that needed to be defended? What did you sense?
I believe so.
Okay,
the fortress has a long and complex history. It has seen much grief and suffering. And now, another catastrophe will soon be upon us. I mourn this turn of events.
Huh? Why is it raining all of a sudden?
'Cause he's mourning. The clear sky suddenly filled with dark clouds. The rain became heavier, light rain soon growing to a downpour. And just moments before, Neuvillette has mentioned his sense of grief. Thinking back to that legend, what Fromine said, it's said that a dragon of water once resided in Fontaine. Every time it weeps, the skies will cloud up and pour out rain. Wait, Neuvillette, you can't be...
You may be closer to the truth than you think.
Oh? And what are you thinking?
He's the dragon sovereign of water.
The dragon of... what? Huh?
Please do not be so surprised.
Everyone called it.
Furina?
Neuvillette, are you listening?
My apologies.
We were just guessing randomly. We didn't guess right, did we? You're not actually the dragon sovereign of water, right? Well, if you don't want to confirm or deny...
You guessed correctly. I sincerely hope you'll be able to keep this a secret for me.
Right, of course. We'll definitely help you keep
I
it a secret.
have to see what his profile is like.
There's still something Paimon wants to ask you, though.
Please, go ahead.
Well, if you are the dragon sovereign of water, and you were able to force back the primordial sea from the fortress...
Everyone knew that he was the Hydro Dragon.
Prophecy is all about seawater.
Everyone knew it.
Couldn't you just use your power to solve the crisis?
None of the currently living dragon sovereigns in the world, myself included, possess our full dragonhood.
Oh?
They say that when the first usurper arrived on Tivat, they seized a part of the dragon's power. Today, that stolen power is the basis of the Archon's authorities.
I see.
There are 7 elemental archons and 7 matching dragon sovereigns.
The dragon sovereign of water who lived through that era perished a long time ago. As their successor, I know far less of that part of our ancient
So we
history.
know
In any case,
Dvalin,
I believe I will not be able to do
I
much
think the
unless the
Electro
Archon
one
disappears and
died.
returns their elemental authority to me.
Pep and Neuvillette, of course. I think the Electro Dragon died, though. I think that's like the serpent. Hold on, I'm gonna look it up. Electro Dragon. Electro Dragon Sovereign. Okay. Dragon of Water Nubilet. Oh, wait. So Huh? Okay, the 7 sovereigns are the strongest elemental dragons of their respective element. Oh! There's more than one dragon of each elemental type, but there's only one sovereign. Okay, the original 7 sovereigns were the rulers of the world before the appearance of the primordial one. After 40 years of battle, the 7 sovereigns were vanquished, and those who refused to yield to the primordial one fled to the depths of the ocean. A new generation of sovereigns is currently being born. However, to retain their dragon form, they must remain pure. It is implied that if they do not remain pure, the sovereign will be born in a human form. The people in Kanomiya believe that this Hydro Sovereign will be reborn as a human due to the baptismal bishops straying from their pure Hydro forms into impure Cryo and Electro variants. And that did happen. Okay. Like all bishops and elemental dragons, the 7 sovereigns are creatures of the light realm and harness one of the primordial elements. The 7 sovereigns were the mightiest among dragonkind, and ruled over the old world and its 7 nations. When the primordial one, the eternal throne of the heavens, appeared, it and its 4 shining shades waged war against the 7 sovereigns. After a long struggle, the primordial one vanquished the 7 sovereigns and began remaking the world to be suitable for humanity, establishing the human realm. Those who refused to yield to the primordial one fled into the ocean depths. With the original 7 sovereigns' power fading away, a new generation is being born. At some point, the Hydro Sovereign was born as Nevelet, though he was reborn in a human form and is currently lacking most of his powers. None of the currently living dragon sovereigns possess their full dragonhood. When the primordial one was victorious in its battle against the sovereigns, it seized a part of their authority and converted them to the basis of an Archon's gnosis. Ajaha is theorized to be one of the 7 sovereigns of the bishop realm, as he is stated to be extremely old and is an elemental dragon. He's also referred to the Dragon King and as the sacred sealed, as the sealed Lord of Bishops. This is similar to the original Dragon of Water's description as a Dragon Lord, along with the other original 7 sovereigns, and an ancient Lord of Bishops. However, the title of Dragon King/Lord is not exclusively used for the 7 sovereigns, and too little is known about the primordial one's era or the world that came before it to determine Ajaha's place among them. The title of Dragon King is shared with Beto, likely in relation to her slaying of the sea monster Haishan. This title is translated disconnected? Hello? Hopefully everything's fine. Reconnecting. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Disconnected. Well, I'm gonna keep reading. This title is translated as Uncrowned Lord of the Ocean, or some variation thereof, in the English localization. The 7 sovereigns are stated to be elemental dragons that are the bishop/light limb's purest embodiment of the elements. Apart from Ajaha, the elemental dragon Devalin might have some link to them as well. But we only know Apep, Nevelet, and Nibelung, which we don't know what element Nibelung is. Nibelung was a historical figure in Teyvat who was killed in the war with the Heavenly Principles. Okay. Cool. We're back. Cool. We're back. That was weird. I'm not sure what happened there. But okay. We're nearly done. Cool. At least I wasn't doing the, actually playing at the time. So, one good thing. Cool.
Given the status quo, however, I would recommend finding another way to deal with the prophecy.
Oh.
Oh, so even you can't solve it.
Huh.
I still have some urgent matters to attend to at my office. If you have any more questions regarding
Alright.
ancient history, you are welcome to discuss them with me at a later time.
Cool. Sounds good.
Please go right ahead. There's a place that Paimon wants to go too. Traveler, why don't we pay another visit to the Fortress of Meripede? Paimon is a little worried.
Sure. See you later, Nevelet.
We'll see you another time.
Absolutely.
Take care.
Okay, so that was confirmed. Out of the eons. It's probably not going to update yet, but we can check real quick. Maybe it will. Profile? Yeah, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. I'm one that might update after the Archon quest. A moment's respite? Yeah, that's what it is. Return to the prison and learn more about everyone's situation. Oh gosh. I don't know how more is there, because we just finished the quest. We might have... we're so close. We are so close. Alright, I gotta claim my dailies. Let's do that and end here. Because we're so close. But also... I cannot continue more. Jeez. We might have to continue. We might have to come back tomorrow. Because I'm so close. But also, like, it's so late. But I'm so close. But I'm also so very late. It's also so very late.
Ad Astra Abyss.
Claim these so I don't
Thank you
lose out on them. Jeez. Okay. How long is this quest? Archon quest. Devat storyline. Let's see. The Cataclysm's quickening. Into the deep water murk. A moment's respite. We're almost there. Okay. It's not too much. I think we can finish it. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna perish. Oh, we get this. Alright. Did I navigate? Oh, I canceled navigation. I need to go. I think it's here. No, here? Question mark. Oh, it's just gonna. Yeah, it's here. Okay, teleport. Jeez. We're so close. We're almost there. Alright, there's someone behind us. Is it the two gossipers? It is. Hello. I'm here. I'm alive.
You guys are back?
Yes.
You guys didn't get caught and thrown back down here, right?
Or, yeah, no.
No, not at all.
You can travel freely between the
Here I
two.
thought you'd managed to escape from jail during all the commotion. I'd held you up as legendary jailbreakers, but now you're telling me you just never left?
No, we left.
We're sorry, but we just had some business to take care of.
Yeah.
All right. There's no need to get caught up in the details. We're just relieved to see you. He was super worried about you, you know.
Hey, it wasn't just me. Weren't you super worried as well?
Something like that, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I was also transferred to work in the kitchen a few days ago. I can still hear Quisto mumbling to the camera. Are those two all right? Do you think they made it out alive? Whenever he'd say that, I'd tell him I'm sure they're fine. Wherever they are, they're kicking back with drinks in hand, enjoying the lovely scenery.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with worrying about your prison pals. Is there? I mean, considering how they always love listening to all my gossip.
Yeah.
These two. They sure are a lot warmer and friendlier than when Paimon first met them.
I'm sure the welfare meals must have skyrocketed in quality recently. Meals will bring all the prisoners to the cafeteria.
Oh, well, if you say so. I'll be watching you to make sure you finish every last bite.
Really cool music. I can't wait to get the soundtrack for this, for Fontaine. It's so cool. Is Risley in here? Risley, I'm sorry I ever doubted you. I love you. Oh. Where are we going? Oh, are they? Oh, one's the door, one's down. Okay. Oh, it's these two. Hello.
Courier, Miss Sijween told me you still haven't eaten.
Yeah, I was working on something, so I forgot.
Eat.
That's no excuse for... Huh? What's you two?
Hi.
Lurvine, we're back!
Hello there. It's been quite the mess here recently.
For
How have you been?
real. We're fine, thanks.
And you?
I'm ready to pass out.
Are you still taking the secret passageway from the infirmary to work on the ship?
Yep. That is still top secret, though. So don't say a word to anyone.
Of course.
It can be a bit annoying when there are lots of people in the infirmary, but I still prefer taking that route over the one from the Duke's office.
I mean, the infirmary does make it easier for you to slack off.
Oh yeah? Then why are you also here so much?
You two really are just using your jobs as a cover for your relationship, aren't you?
Not at all!
That's hilarious.
Courier, the rumors about us are literally everywhere now. Please do something about it.
But it's not like I caused them by myself. All right. I'll try to do something about it when I can find the time.
I love them, but they're great. I need to see if they have anything else to say. A lot of the time when you talk, quote unquote, talk to someone, you're just eavesdropping right in front of them. You two, do you have anything else to say?
Hey, why don't we have a meal with those two one of these days?
I'd enjoy that.
You want to cook for him yourself?
Why not? Good chance to show him what I can do.
Cool. And we'll just whoop. And over here, oh, meals. Cedrin. I knew it would be Cedrin. And then there's the Lenny family. Lenny siblings.
Sijween! Traveler, Paimon, you're back!
We are back.
Still doing alright? Did either of you get hurt?
Don't worry, we're both doing great.
We're fine, but what about you guys? It was such a huge mess. How bad was it?
Yeah.
A few people sustained superficial injuries, but that's about the extent of the damage. Monsieur Nervillette paid us a visit. It was all thanks to him that we managed to suppress the crisis for the time being.
He's who...
Of course, we must also thank
Nobody
you for the help
knows
you
there's
provided.
just a crisis.
How did
Just
Nervillette know that he was
waiting
needed here?
underneath this.
Well, Monsieur Nervillette has strong resonance with the hydro element. When the water level rises, he can feel the waves produced. I ran into the bombshell bros while bandaging the injuries of the wounded. They were mumbling the whole time about how you just ran down without a word. I'm so relieved to see that you're both all right. If you're not too pressed for time, please stay with us a few more days. Just let me know if you get a craving for any particular dish, so I can have Mr. Walsey get your meals prepared. Oh, and please feel free to visit the infirmary for a break at any
I
time.
feel so much more free now that we've talked things out.
Opportunity to spend some more time observing your facial muscles
Oh
as
my
well.
gosh.
Your happy smiles are quite contagious, you know. They're so memorable, and I've missed them immensely while you were gone.
Oh, she's great. I love her.
If you you can find the time, please stay at the fortress for just a while longer.
I'll log off here. That'll do, right? Here. Cool. We're almost done. We're almost done. It has been a long journey. Jeez, whenever I play Genshin, I stream for 4 hours. That is not intended. My normal stream time is supposed to be 2 hours. But I just get so caught up in this story and I don't want to end. This would have been 4 streams if I hadn't cut it early. Or if I had cut it early. If I hadn't kept going.
Now guess, what suit will this next card be?
Hearts.
A bare teeth cat?
Well, well, look who it is.
Hello.
Traveler, Paimon.
Hi.
Hello, everyone.
Looks like you're recovering nicely from it, eh?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Thanks to everyone's support. Oh, right. I managed to work up the courage to thank Miss Clorant in person.
That's great.
Whoa, how did she react?
She's probably like, no issue.
She told me that it was nothing. It was as if saving a life wasn't a big deal to her at all. She also told me not to worry about it.
She didn't want to stress you out, that's all. She's right, and it's best not to dwell on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, but check this out. We went back to the opera house and we met the knave.
You met Father? Did she say anything to you?
She said a few things that were, a bit hard to understand. And also that she's looking forward to working with us in the future.
It was a little surprising.
Her attitude towards you is even better than what we'd imagined. That's fantastic.
Alright.
You should believe her. She has her own way of doing things, and she'll do everything in her power to help those she considers close, which now might also include you.
Mm-hmm. Father is very capable, and also trustworthy.
I can't wait to unlock
Paimon just remembered that she
these
thought Lenny was a
two
bit too proud as well.
lines on
she
them.
said that you should learn how to rely on others sometimes.
Got it.
That does sound like something that Father would say.
Hey!
Are you going to stay here for the next few days?
I'll be here for a bit,
Like
yeah.
it, yeah.
Excellent. I will host a tea party.
Looks like we're all special guests here.
Paimon wants another serving of cake.
Another implies that you were already served some delicious cake while you were up there. How lovely. Well, next time, you're going to have tea and snacks with us.
That sounds great, please. Please have that just be Lynette's hangout event. Just having tea with them.
We should start preparing that tea party.
I want a tea party, please.
That's a great idea.
I want
I'm all
small
for it.
things.
I'll help you set it up.
Can we do a tea party? Please, Hoyo. Please, can we actually do the tea party? I want that so bad now. But it's sad because we're probably never going to get it. Alright, Risley. I love you. Oh, yeah. Okay. Jeez, alright. We're so close. Risley, hello.
Do my eyes deceive me, or did I just see 2 inmates come back after making it to the surface? Some strange winds blowing of late.
We're
We wanted to see
special
how the fortress
cases.
is doing. Is everything still alright?
Yeah,
We're fine, for the most part. Neuvillette came down and took care of the worst of it.
that's
If
good.
that's the case, why don't you just ask him to stay here?
Oh, yeah, what a brilliant plan. Let's go convince the Eudex himself to exchange the Courts of Fontaine for a puddle of water in the middle of nowhere.
I don't think that's going to work.
He came here in a hurry and left without even stopping for a cup of tea. He did remember to take Miss Sigewin's gift with him, though.
That's good.
He sure sounds super busy.
Miss Cloran has left as well. She also took her gift from Miss Sigewin.
Do we get a gift from Miss
Were
Sigewin?
the gifts milkshakes?
I don't know.
Nervalette got the milkshake. Cloran received lipstick instead.
Oh.
Those aren't even remotely alike.
Well, it's Nervalette's own fault for making Sigewin worried about his health by working so much. But besides that, our head nurse is still pretty fond of picking out beauty products for the ladies.
Fair enough, I guess.
And I have some gifts here for you as well.
Oh.
Are these from Sigewin too?
Nope, they're from yours truly.
Oh.
You've already wrapped up your work at the fortress, so you can return to the surface at any time. You haven't yet served your full prison term, however, so you may continue to use your cell until your term is up.
Okay.
For real? Then we could stay here for a really long time?
Is food still covered?
You may access the cafeteria for free.
Whoa!
Just remember to come complete your paperwork once it's time for your release.
Alright. Sounds good. Return to the dormitories to rest. I need to rest. I'm tuckered out. How long has this been going? 3 hours for 56 minutes. Or I guess 50 minutes. Because that's when the recording started. You know what? I'll take this opportunity to just relax as I walk to the place. I walk to the dormitory. Jeez. I like being a guest here in this way rather than the other way that we had, where we were kind of, it was a weird relationship. Now, this is still a weird relationship, but I like this relationship a lot better. I like being able to just be here when I want to, and not be here when I don't want to. So, yeah. I'm ready to lay down and sleep the night away. And then wake up to Landon streaming Genshin. Alright, we're almost here. Time for bed.
We're back in our cell again. We're no longer prisoners, though, so it really doesn't feel the same.
It feels like a huge weight is off our shoulders. It feels like we've regained our freedom.
Sure feels that way. But the truth is, we never did anything bad to begin with, so I'm not sure why we put so much pressure on ourselves.
Honestly, me neither. Paimon, is there something you'd like to say?
Huh? How did you know?
Because you usually just immediately fall asleep.
Hey, that's not true! Alright. Okay, Paimon just wanted to say that we really are an amazing duo after all.
We are.
It's like, we've now gone to so many places together and become friends with so many people. We've never stopped traveling or stopped meeting new friends.
For real.
There are so many bad things in the world, and we're just two people, but we've still been solving problems no matter where we go. Isn't that pretty cool?
We're the best adventurers ever.
You're counting Paimon today? Aren't you the only adventurer here?
Being a guide counts too.
Then let's ask Catherine to give Paimon an adventurer handbook as well. Paimon will also be an adventurer from today forward. Just our thoughts making Paimon giddy. Paimon's gonna crash, so you sleep
I'm gonna
soon
crash
too.
too.
The last time we fell
Crash
asleep
and
here, we
burn.
woke up to a whole mess outside our cell. The primordial seawater nearly rose up. That was so scary.
For real.
We should be safe now, right?
We'll be fine, so don't worry, Paimon.
Alright then. Good night to you, traveler.
Good night to you, Paimon. Oh. Child! been a while since we've heard about him. Uh-oh. Child, are you're alive? It's the same thing he saw ages ago. Oh. Oh, baby. Ooh. And we're done with that. Alrighty. Well, that's going to be it for today's video. If you did enjoy, please do leave a like, subscribe for more, check out the links in the description, twitch.tv/AmethystHangLive to catch these live, and I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Let's continue this quest. We'll take up resources for other quests. Okay. We have never let. Oh, we have to see. We have to see. Is it changed in the archive? Ooh. It is. It is changed. Ancient Dragons Authority Hydro and Constellation Leviathan Judicator. Oh, these are interesting icons. Oh, I can't wait to get him. Jeez, and I've got lots of achievements too. Jeez. Investigated 2 of the hidden rules in the prison. Completed the stars shining in the depths. Remedy recalls what happened to him. Learn the history and secrets of the fortress on Meripede. Learn of Neuvillette true identity. And complete Cataclysm's quickening. Alright, I'll claim those later once I can, like, write them down and stuff. Alright, let's see. Where am I at currently? Alright, cool. I think this yeah, this is updated. I just want to make... I bought that one, didn't I? So it should be at the start of this page. This page. Okay, so it's a multiple of 5. Alright. What's that called? 45? 45 pity. Cool. I can keep that in mind. Oh, you're me, Ether, jeez. Alright. Oh, well. That is going to be it for today's stream. If you did enjoy, please do drop a follow if you haven't already. Check out ! Socials and ! YouTube for all those fancy dancy links. And I will see you all in the next one. I am tired. I'm not even doing my Honkai dailies today. I'm not putting pressure on myself to do those as much as I want to. I didn't do them earlier. That's my bad. I'm not doing them now. I am far too worn out to do them now. Of all time. I'll see you all tomorrow then. Tomorrow? I'm not sure what we'll do tomorrow. We'll figure it out. I'm not sure if I'll do anything tomorrow. I might take a break and edit some videos. We'll see how it goes. But we'll see. I'll see you all maybe tomorrow, maybe Saturday. Saturday for sure. Because Saturday is Secret Super Sibling Stardew Saturday. So look forward to that. Look forward to that. I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to a break tomorrow though too. I can't wait. I need to edit videos though. So I'll see you all tomorrow. Or not tomorrow. I'm taking a break. I'll see you all Saturday. Jeez, I cannot shut up. I'll put the link in chat. ! YouTube, and socials. Boom. Easy. Alright, I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye. Oh, geez. Bye.